And we should be live, actually, right now as we speak. Let's see. Are we actually? Oh, there it is.
Our pretty faces on the
We are live. What's
Hi,
up,
everyone.
everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. Make sure you're lawyered up for this podcast, and we will be right. What is going on, everybody? It's Wednesday night, and we have some new faces, some that's been with us before, but either way,
I'm new.
Tonight, this show is all about the back of the chair, folks. It is all about Xbox. Although
his ego takes over. It's all about me, damn it.
I have been playing the hell out of Ghost of Tsushima, but tonight that's not even important. We are going to talk about Xbox and all the goodness that we're expecting tomorrow. So first, let me introduce you to everybody on the panel. We'll start with the bottom right. Dreadpool, what is going on, sir?
Oh, having a beautiful day, beautiful start, and probably not going to sleep until the end of tomorrow.
Same here. All right, and then we have Xbot, the man who requires his attorney to be with him on every podcast he goes to now.
What are you talking about? I am an attorney, brother. I am. Yo, what's going on, everybody? What is up, panel? What is going on, chat? Yo, shout out to my brother, Mr. Tushy. You know, Wilmy, this was coming, right? He said, I have to do this on the show. Battletoads!
Yes, Wilmy does it much louder.
I went closer to the mic. It's a thing.
It's good enough.
Okay.
Battletoads?
Yeah, Battletoads.
No. You know what? I'll wait and I'll spring it back up again at some point in time. But what's going on, everybody? I am hyped. We got the event tomorrow. Let's go.
All right. And next we have the panel alcoholic, Husk. What's going on, Husk?
That's so true.
I feel like Fork gave me his webcam virus from last week. Other than that, I'm fucking pumped to be here. I'm excited as hell for tomorrow. God damn, it's been a busy week. It's a good week. It's a good week to be a damn gamer.
It's a good week to be an alcoholic gamer, right?
It's a bad week for corn cob cans, but it's a good week for beer. Fuck it.
I'm not going to ask, folks.
I
And
don't
then
think you were
we have
drinking earlier.
making his podcast debut. We have Matt Burns. Say hello to everybody, Matt.
What's up, Matt?
Hello, everybody.
Down
I'm
here.
really excited to be here. This is it's like Christmas, man. I am so excited for tomorrow. It's the technology I've been waiting for since I was a kid. It's going to be awesome. The games are going to show off this new tech, ray tracing, all that fun stuff. It's going to be great.
That's what we're being told. So we shall find out in just a few hours. And then up to the top right, we have Captain Phasma, the only person on the panel with makeup except for Fork.
Right. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're really happy to have you here.
Save the energy. And then we have our Borderlands Psycho sperm symbol thing. Leo, what's going on, Leo?
Nothing much, man.
Trash panda.
Hope everyone's having a good night. Let's get this thing started.
Did somebody just call him a trash panda?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
trash panda.
Yeah.
Trash Panda.
Spermy.
Lance, Trash Sperm. It's so many
Yeah,
things.
we have a lot of names for Leo. Some of them are really not appropriate for YouTube, but that's
They have
okay.
to remind me sometimes too, because I won't reply back, and I'll be like, "Oh, you're talking to me."
Yep. And then we have the one, the only. Hope you never get nothing stuck up your anus and go to the hospital he works in. Fork.
Hi.
He's like,
And yes, I am wearing makeup, but it's not on my face.
I was just thinking.
I saw that coming. I did.
Oh,
It's dirty.
Isn't your
But
new-
yeah, we got some great topics tonight.
Oh man.
For all of you that may come out later and say we're only Xbox fans and that's it, no, PlayStation didn't post anything, so we can't go over anything they don't post. So it's all about Xbox. That's the only person posting
I mean,
stuff. So.
Xbox okay, but I'm not that big of a fan.
I mean, if
All
you
right.
don't post
Is
anything, we
his
can't go
new
over it.
nickname Glory Hole? By the way, I that's what I thought.
No,
That's your
no,
new nickname.
I'm not from Canada.
Oh no!
And for everybody wondering, Bomber will be here in a few minutes, and so will Ghost. Bomber got his fingers stuck somewhere where they shouldn't be, so they are trying to remove them, and he will be here momentarily. And if you notice, it's not a coincidence that Ghost isn't here either. Does that say something?
Hey, all I know is somebody said we need to test a glory hole, and they went quiet.
Yeah, that's the last we heard from him, and then we got a text from Bomber saying that something went really wrong. So, yeah. And my first question to the chat: how many of you people are calling in sick tomorrow?
I want to. I so badly want to. Like, I really, really want to so bad. But then I don't get my 4-day weekend. So it's like, because, my boss is actually a huge gaming nut. So she already knows that it's happening tomorrow. And she already told me I can't call him sick.
Damn. And Cloud, thank you for the $3 super chat.
Already.
Xbox has no games.
Bravo, Cloud. Fucking
Well,
bravo.
you
bro.
guys know Cloud is one of us, so he does that as a joke. Don't nobody get offended, please.
Every stream.
It's all a joke. So, but let's get into the topics. Fork, where do you want to start? We have a ton of them. So pick one. Let's run with it.
I almost want to go with the one we talked about, but it's like pretty much nonchalant. So let's go with the one that was posted just a little bit ago. I'm trying to get back to it. Samsung is going to have Game Pass on it, which is not shocking. We all knew this was coming. Dreadpool, you posted the article, so you want to run with it?
all right. Well, let's just. I'm taking it off the top. I'm not even going to read the article anymore. So basics are Samsung and Xbox have been working close together for xCloud to operate at its optimal best on that phone, and the phone is the Note 20, whatever Ultra, whatever they're calling it. So all their specs have leaked, and part of the leak was the fact that it's going to be basically your ex-boy. What they were, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean they posted all the specs and everything. They said it's going to cost around $1,000. I believe the last Note was $1,400.
Hold on to that thought. Mooch!
Mooch! I was waiting to do that too. I was like, I don't want to.
What's up, Mooch? I mean, I could be wrong, but wasn't the last Note that released last year or the year before? I think it was like $1,400 because I know it was less than the Apple. It was $1,500.
yes, it was.
But the fact that it is coming to that is awesome. So I mean,
I have the Note 10 Plus.
yeah, I mean it'll be
That's the
interesting. To me, it's not shocking. We all knew they were working with Samsung. We talked about the fact that on the Samsung TVs, there's now a Xbox app or something like that. Wilmy covered that. Look, there's Mason. Look at that. He is cute, Wilmy. I'm so glad he doesn't look like you.
Oh my god!
He is here for the show.
God, when the first pictures
And
came
you know what?
out,
Hold on. I want to welcome Mason to his first podcast ever.
And he
And
is
and he's
staring
looking
at
at us.
And
Do
he
you
has
know
that
how awesome it's
WTF
going to
look.
be to be able
And he
to
is
tell
already
him
staring at
and
everybody.
Probably need to
understand?
contact my parole officer.
And if you notice, he is wearing his Gaming Beyond the Box onesie.
Yes.
Nice.
Dude, he is cute.
Hell yeah.
He fit in better last
He
week with the
he
no
looks like his
hair.
grandfather, man. What'd you expect, dude?
Oh, yeah.
You guys got the same haircut.
Yeah. When you call a kid cute, it's one thing. When you call a grown man cute, it doesn't go over well.
I also want you guys to
Doesn't
notice
have the
one
same
other thing. If you look closely, that's the biggest smile you'll ever see on Woomy.
Oh yeah, he is smiling, happy. like I don't think I've known Wilmy for over a year and a half, and I never seen teeth when he smiles. Except
Yeah,
when
we
he's
saw. I
holding
was
Nathan.
just gonna say we saw his teeth. He smiled.
But yeah, so if you want Game Pass, I mean, it will come to iPhone. Don't knock it. It will come to iPhone. We all know that. It just won't come as quickly. So if you want Game Pass day one and on a phone designed for it, you are going to have to grab the Note, which is I guarantee it's going to be $1,200.
Well, in all seriousness, I mean, it kind of makes sense that Xbox has kind of like partnered with Samsung on doing this, because if you look at the phones, like the two big ones, the Samsung and the iPhone is more closed off ecosystem, stuff like that, whereas Samsung, to me, I look at it as like the equivalent of a computer in a cell phone. Like it's
open source. It allows you to program. So, but the other thing is, though, Google and Apple, Google and Amazon are making streaming services, and Apple has hinted around about making some type of gaming or things like that. So there's another article we have that talks about the reason why Game Pass won't be coming to PlayStation or Nintendo or Stadia, which we can get into later. But
people will figure that shit out. It'll happen.
Yeah, I mean,
backdoor wise.
Well, no, I mean, it will come to Apple. I don't think I figure probably 4 or 5 months down the road it'll happen. Just like Game Pass beta right now. What is it, like 6 months before it came out to iPhone? From when Android got it,
something like that.
About a year. It was about a year.
Okay, because I know I was sitting watching everybody, and I'm like, well, that sucks. So. But hey, also, thanks for everybody coming out. All 65 of you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming out. And from there, Wilmy, is there a topic you want to hit, or I can go from
Wilmy,
there?
I forgot to like and share. What the hell am I doing right now, man?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I fucking tagged you in it, dude.
Goodness.
I'm going to hire my lawyer to come after you now.
You're fired from podcasting, and we're taking your show.
And Mason is looking at all of you like, what is my grandfather doing?
Okay,
He's like,
so
I don't know what this is, but I love it.
I'll hit the next article, or Phasma, I'll let you hit it. Breaking news, in case you all didn't know, the newest update removed Mixer from Xbox.
I'm sure everyone is very sad.
Also, mine got removed like last week.
Also, yeah, it got removed on the weekend, but also today's Mixer's last day, which I don't think I saw a single thing of anybody saying bye Mixer. Like everybody's already abandoned Mixer.
The people that worked at Mixer.
We've been saying bye for over a month now.
Yeah, pretty much.
And on top of that, my app had been, ever since they made the announcement, because I'm in the skip ahead, I haven't had access to Mixer to stream from my Xbox because everything was wiped. And I'm like, how are you guys streaming from your Xboxes? And they're like, oh, it's still here on the app. And I'm, oh, that's right.
It got taken off my Xbox a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
coming.
shock me. We all knew it was coming, so it's like, okay.
It does make me a little sad, though, because, like, when you look at the technology behind it, they did the ultra low latency, like, when my wife was streaming on Mixer, as soon as somebody put something in the chat, she saw it, she read it, she interacted. I mean, it was clunky as hell, but
it was great when it worked.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. So it's a little sad because
the only way I ever got Mixer to work correctly was from my PC. If I watched anybody on my phone or a tablet, it never worked right. It would freeze. It
was opposite for me. If I tried to stream to Mixer.
Oh no, I never streamed.
It would shit its pants. It looked like it was artifacting, like my GPU was having problems.
No, see, I never streamed to Mixer. I would watch people on Mixer, and if I wanted to watch and interact, I had to watch on PC. I could not do it from the Xbox whatsoever.
Yeah, they were obviously lacking where they should have pushed the boundaries of the tech that they had. I mean, everybody preferred Twitch on the phone when you're walking around because you can at least shut down your phone and still have it operating. You couldn't even minimize the screen and do anything else with your phone with Mixer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that sucks.
That's a strike, right? You know what I mean? It's just all these little details. But I mean, it was by far for me the easiest one to go ahead and stream directly off your console. You were able to see what somebody was playing and figure out where they were to download the game directly from it. So they had all these advantages, but they never really applied it. And then when you have the head saying that I don't care about the streamers, they're nobodies compared to us, it's like, whoa, wait a second. These people, that are streaming are here pushing your service. They're not just your customers. You know what I mean? They're your priority because that's what's bringing in your money. And then speaking of money, nobody still knows what Sparks do other than it kind of gets you some attention. Nobody, you know what I mean? The Embers you had to pay and they got 1/10 if they made a certain number.
Mhm.
So
Well, what's
Sparks
funny though is I remember people saying that they were still waiting for their payout, and I don't know if they ever got their second payout, but I know some people are saying they never got their second payout when they did that whole test thing. So, I mean, I don't know.
Well,
to me, it seems sketchy on some of the stuff they did, but at the same time, it also seemed like they didn't know what they were doing.
The reason me personally why I'm sad about Mixer is like that was the one place I like playing like Rock Band, Guitar Hero, stuff like that. I can't do that on my YouTube channel. It'll be flagged, the stream will be down, all that stuff. With Mixer, there was a place for me to do that. Now with Twitch and what they're doing with their new kind of like copyright contract and all that good stuff, like there's no place where you can just share something like that where, it's a music game. You don't have to worry about like people saying, oh, that's my music right there. What are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm just playing a game that song's on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Now there's really no place for me to do that. Maybe Trovo, maybe? I don't know.
No, Trovo's got copyright also.
Damn it.
Yeah,
So-
That sucks, man.
And theirs is actually stricter than Twitch's was.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
So,
Matt, what's your
so-
thoughts on the whole Mixer thing?
I never really watched any of the streaming apps until last couple of months, and I never got into Mixer, to be that honest with you.
Never took interest in it?
No, I've been more recently with Trovo, following basically half the panel here. They all have channels there.
Oh, yeah.
And then, it's been real recent for me. It's kind of weird because I started more with YouTube about 2 years ago, and then just got more into the community. And now that I'm in the community and know a bunch of people, it's fun to watch some of these streams because there's games I don't play.
Some real assholes tell me, look at the panel you're sitting on.
This is true. It's a true story.
So,
True story.
Phasma, go ahead and take the article, The Outer Worlds teaser, since you love RPGs.
I actually loved that game.
I did. Hey, I did too. I got nothing.
I know Wilmy played the crap out of it. Leo played the crap out of it. Ghost played the crap out of it. Bomber, Phasma.
And then we're gonna get into some real shit. So
Take it away, Phasma.
Well, they are teasing a possible DLC, which I think is fantastic. I'll be right on top of that, Rose.
If it's anything like the New Vegas DLC, it should be good.
Yeah.
What?
What?
and thank you. Thank you, Clark Power.
Outer Worlds guy, I don't have too much to say on that. Like there was way too much reading in my video game.
Reading's
Ainsley,
bad,
if you
okay.
really want an Anthem 2.0 update, I can talk about it because there's a guy that I watch that's all he streams about. And dick pics, I got you.
You're getting pirates. Getting pirates.
Oh, no.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. But yeah, we could get you some Anthem speak if you really want it. But I mean, I think
Anthem 2.0, apparently the guy that I watch on YouTube, he talks to the devs. Supposedly they're messing around with swords and a 5th javelin class and
Pirate
some other
class.
stuff.
That'll be
Yeah,
ready
and some
in
pirates
2 years,
and some other
people.
stuff.
2 years. Get ready.
Or
Did anybody
So-
hear
Buccaneer class. There we go.
He really does send dick pics, guys.
No, that ain't no shit. Even if he doesn't the first time, eventually you get that dick pit and you're like, oh, what the fuck is this? It was out
But
of nowhere.
if you're
Zero
lucky,
context.
if you're
Boom,
lucky,
big old
your phone
dick.
won't have a zoom feature on the screen because that's the only way you're gonna get offended.
I was gonna say,
But-
Phil said
Double
one-
tap your-
the first
your
night-
screen.
right
Anyway.
after I met him, man. He said I had a picture in a DM. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Anyway, back to Phasma and her conversation.
Oh, hey, Nano. I do have a voice. You know, partly because of this, but I don't know what
It helped me.
It helps. You know, there's a lot going on right now. I don't know. I'm really excited for it. I don't know what to say other than it's being teased, and
I mean, I'm glad they're bringing it out. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people on the panel played it, and the fact that they did say last year it is coming out. The one thing I am wondering is it going to be free DLC or is it going to be something you have to pay
It's
for?
going to be paid.
I doubt it. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to come to Switch. Did they say?
It is
It'll
going to
come
come
to-
to Switch
Yeah.
at some
Okay.
point. Yes.
Okay.
It's just they're going to put it on all the platforms.
Yeah.
But like I said, if it's anything like the New Vegas DLC that they did, it'll be really good because they always did the best DLCs.
See, I guess what I'm wondering is since it came out on Game Pass for Xbox, would the DLC also be on the Game Pass or would you have to buy
DLC
it?
is separate.
That's
from
what
the
I was
Game
just going to
Pass.
say. They'll probably put the DLC, at least on Xbox, they'll put it on Game Pass since, you know,
'Cause I mean, Xbox,
Microsoft
You don't put
owns
any of the other
video.
DLCs on Game Pass.
Maybe they're
All the
restricted
Gears
to Ultimate.
5 stuff is you have to pay for.
I mean, it'd be nice if they did, but at the same time, maybe it has something to do with licensing as far as what is licensed under their contracts and what is free on Game Pass and what's not. I don't know. But
Did you
Well,
guys see the
thank
videos? Oh, sorry, Leo.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to say, did you guys see the videos on YouTube where people were speed running through the Outer Worlds? And they were
yeah, some guy
finishing
beat it
in
in like 5
12
minutes,
minutes,
or something
10
like that.
minutes.
Yeah, it was like
Holy
ridiculous.
Yeah.
shit.
crazy. So
Yeah,
maybe
not
we'll
me.
finish the DLC in 1 minute.
I mean, I don't know. Speed runs are cool and everything, but when you're playing an RPG like that, it's like, you know, enjoy
Yeah,
the
it's all
story.
You missed a good.
Someone speedrun Doom Eternal in like 20-some minutes. I was like, geez.
Yeah, I watched one of those speed runs and it's bonkers. Like
Outer
that was
Worlds
last
came
one
out.
I've seen. It's nuts how people get behind all this shit. Like they break the game with
oh yeah,
just buttons and movement.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Yeah. Now, can we talk about something interesting?
Yes.
Yes,
Bill,
thank you.
Sure, Wilmy.
That wasn't at all awkward.
What are we going to talk
Absolutely.
about?
Halo.
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Halo
Yes.
Infinite.
Yes. Delayed.
what?
No, it is not delayed.
you shut your
Delayed
goddamn
till
mouth.
December
You shut that
2021.
pie hole of yours, man.
Leo wants
Yeah,
to know.
delayed to November 7th.
Blasphemy.
We were going to bring it out, but our servers went down. Everything was deleted. We had to start from scratch.
Oh,
It's
no.
been 6 years.
Let's talk about Halo. They are dropping little teasers here and there. Aaron Greenberg's talking about it. 343 is talking about it. Who in the hell is not excited to see this tomorrow?
Me.
So
Who
okay,
who
so
should need to be off the
Fuck
podcast?
you trash panda.
So I-
You
I'm
already knew I wasn't a Halo fan, Wilmy.
I'm excited
Just
for
saying.
it, but at the same time, I'm almost at the point of muting it on Twitter because I'm tired of all the hate that people are throwing at it. It's just like, can't you just fucking enjoy the damn thing?
Hold on, you're saying hate?
you know
My
how-
Twitter,
Yeah,
my Twitter
I know.
is
hate on it.
absolute
You know-
euphoria today, man. It's just nothing but people are pumped for tomorrow's show and Halo. So I feel
I did see multiple people. It was in our chat of somebody zoomed in on the guy's helmet, and I guess you can see the reflection of one of the enemies, which looked kind of cool. Is kind of
Did you
interesting.
see the one where they
Yeah.
edited it and they put
Yes,
put
put the bug
snacks?
snacks.
Bug
Yeah, I saw that.
Was that
funny,
Sean
yeah.
that did that? I think
Yo,
it was
whoever
Sean.
did that is genius, man.
Oh, dude, it was so
Oh,
good.
One where
But,
someone was
Man,
General
I'm
Ram.
sorry. The whole thing with Halo, I'm just really pumped to see that, and I know that is not the only thing that will be shown tomorrow.
No, I know.
I would hope not.
they have said that it is going to be one of the main focuses.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for it. I played Halo. I know multiple of us on this panel have talked about doing LAN parties when we are younger, of taking the
wish
Xbox, the
we
TV, and your 40-foot fucking Ethernet cable that you had to
Yeah.
run down the hall to hook up to the Switch.
Down the stairs. To
Oh
the
yeah,
other
just
room.
hook up to the Switch
Yeah.
so everybody else could hook up so you could play. I mean, I'm excited. I love Halo. I love the series, and I'm interested to see where it goes. I am hoping it's going to be longer than Halo 5, though, the campaign.
Well, there's a lot of different language going around this game. There's parts talking about it's going to have some RPG type elements to it.
And see, I'd be fine with that.
And what was the other one they were calling it? Xbot. It's going to be like a not exactly like Destiny, but they're going to keep this game going. Content.
Yeah, they're gonna keep content rolling through it, and it's something that I like. And a lot of people refer to it to Destiny.
People are talking about a hub world,
a live service.
Yeah, a live service.
it'll be a live
constantly be updating it, which to me, that's cool. I mean, I'd like to be able to actually get achievements, get different skins, be able to go to a hub world and show them off, and not just to the friends I play with. So
But here's the thing where it's not like Destiny. Like when Destiny comes out with their seasons and stuff like that, it's basically $10 per season if you want to, partake in the new content and everything. With Xbox behind this, with it being on Game Pass, it's going to be content just dumped into the game on a regular basis. So you're not going to have to think about season passes or anything like that. Yeah.
Now, here's my question. Do you think what they're doing with it is kind of 343 going not totally up against Destiny, but kind of at least giving them somebody competition somewhat? Because now, Destiny is pretty much the only, I guess you could call it MMO FPS that's out there.
This game is aiming to take jabs at the entire FPS genre, the entire games as a service genre, all of it, like the battle royale, open world, all of it, dude. They want to touch everything. They do.
It's kind of like Bomber does, right?
Speaking of touching everything,
Bomber fingers.
Thank you, Nano, for the $4.99 super chat. Matt looks as happy as everyone else that just lost the virginity.
I mean, Matt, what are your thoughts on Halo?
You like that just happened, by the way.
You look about the same age as most of us, so I'm guessing you had Halo parties when you were growing up.
Yeah, it's I played the hell out of Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3. I really did not play much of 4 and 5. And if I'm being honest, I actually played Halo 5 online for the first time today. I'm up to like a level 8 or something like that. And for me, 4 and 5 came out at a really bad time for me. Like 5 years ago was a really bad time for me. So I'm really looking forward to this because the 343 hasn't really put out games that I was really excited about. So now they've had 5 years to do this. They're building their own engine just for this game. I'm just really excited. And I think with the name Infinite, it's going to be a continuous service throughout. And hey, maybe another 5 years until they build another Halo, or maybe they just go with this and run with this throughout the entire time.
I think they're going to
do some updates.
They're going to do this kind of like they did Sea of Thieves, I think. Maybe a little bit better.
Which, I mean, they announced this week that 15 million people have played Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Now, how many are still playing Sea of Thieves of 15 million? I don't know.
Well, if you think of it this way, they're trying to sell a service. They're trying to sell Xbox Game Pass. The best way to keep people into that service is to give them Halo. It's the biggest title they have. It sells all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I think that would be the best thing for them is to keep that updated, keep people involved. If you can keep them for the whole generation into Halo, they're going to make more money on Game Pass than they ever will with selling games.
We've actually got some a topic about that. Actually, we're going to cover in a little bit. And Jared says yes, the game will be ever evolving. Jared, that's the verbiage I was looking for. Actually, dude.
Well, and check this out, Matt, real quick, just to let you know, when it comes to the multiplayer, from what I've seen, what people, 343, Aaron Greenberg, and them have been saying is with the multiplayer. If I'm reading this right, they are going to have basically casual and competitive modes, whether you're into the old school Halo with like the no running, no clambering, stuff like that. If you like the Spartan abilities, there's going to be casual playlists and competitive playlists for that as well. They are going all out and trying to really cater to the diehard Halo 1, 2, and 3 kind of like fan base, and then the more broadened fan base from Halo 4 and Halo 5. So even in the multiplayer, I know a lot of people are excited about the campaign, and I am too, to see exactly what direction they're really going with this kind of more open world, side missions, different characters, all that good stuff. But to hear what they're doing with the multiplayer as well, if you are into classic Halo, you are going to have a competitive ranked playlist for that and I'm going to be over in the arena where you can jump, you can run, and all that good stuff. But I like what 343 is doing so far, and I can't wait to see this, man.
But if anybody was wondering why I had my face covered, I'm going to go ahead and say it because everybody that's ever listened to this podcast knows what I'm about to say because I can't hold myself back on it. If we've had 15 million people playing Sea of Thieves, that means we have had a lot of shitty games coming from Xbox this generation. I mean, I'm sorry, and I know I'm going to get hate for that, but I say it every podcast.
As far as exclusives go, unfortunately,
and luckily,
Xbox has kind of suffered.
Luckily, tomorrow, I'm a firm believer that, and King, I'm taking your phrase, Phil Dominus Maximus, soon to be Hilarious or Aurelius or whatever this dude's name is going to change all that tomorrow. So I really, there's some leaks going around. I wouldn't buy into too many of them, but I know a couple of people that know a couple of people.
That Ninja Gaiden rumor has my interest, brother.
That
really want that game.
That really has my interest. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
It looks interesting.
Bomber.
Well, there's Bomber. Why are you in the chat, Bomber? You need to get on your camera, sir. We're missing the fingers. But yeah, I mean that whole Ninja Gaiden thing, like you Xbox, I don't know if this is real, but dude, if this is legit, I'm day one.
Oh hell yeah!
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Especially if it is anything like Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, dude, I played Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, right? I didn't dive into 3. A lot of my friends told me it wasn't worth it. I actually
3 was so good.
Are you saying, when you say 1 and 2, do you mean the original NES ones or the Xbox?
No, I'm talking about the Team Ninja Gaidens, man. The ones where you had to battle a tank with a bow and arrow. Like stuff like
1 and 2 were amazing. 3 wasn't great. It was good. It was good though. It was fun. That was what mattered.
I'm gonna try it out, man. I'm still gonna have time before all these games drop and everything like that. But Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 by Team Ninja, dude, 2 of my favorite games all time. And if they come out with another one, I gotta be first in line for it, man. It's incredible.
Oh, and I just want to say one thing real quick. We've got a friend of mine in the chat. Danny died again. Let's give some condolences to Danny. He lost his mother just a few days ago. Danny, really sorry, brother, that you lost her, man.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I really don't know what else to say, dude, but
yeah,
sorry
there's
to hear,
nothing
man.
you can say.
Yeah, my condolences, Danny.
I know
your
your pain, bro. You just cling to the people that are closest to you. You let them tell you how much they love you.
I love that bald head of yours.
What kind of weird fucking shit are you talking about, Husk?
Love it just right.
And our panel stoner is here. What's up, Ghost?
So he was just telling
what's up,
somebody
man?
about how his mom died.
It's fucked up. My bad.
Well, you're fucked up.
That's what I said.
Oh, where did it go? Where did it go?
You feel about this big right now, Ghost?
Nah, not really. You'd have to have a conscience.
That's true. You sold that for what, like a dime bag?
What's that?
You sold that for what, like a dime bag?
I mean, everything has a price, my friend. Everything has a price.
Don't bring Daryl into this.
Why is anybody buying the nickels and dimes, man, when they have cartridges with liquid now? Come on.
You have to live in a state that provides that, or you just buy herb from your dealer like you have been for years.
Or you just have to go to your sister who has that medical card. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So anyway,
is anybody shocked that Konami, that only builds mobile games, is getting rid of an engine that doesn't provide for mobile games?
Oh, you talking about the engine that what's his face created?
Kojima. Yeah, the
Firefox or whatever the fuck it was called.
The really overrated game developer type person, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not shocked whatsoever. Like, I read the article and I'm like, I'm actually shocked they still had it.
Yeah, me too.
Konami has. What was the last game?
Nobody really cares though. Does anybody on the panel care about?
No.
About anything? No. Back to Halo. Back to Halo and back to tomorrow. I don't give a damn what this dude's doing. I didn't like
Halo. Like, yeah, okay, we're excited now. Move on. Nah, like, come on, man. Halo tomorrow, brother.
I'm
Yeah,
excited,
Halo tomorrow.
but at the same time,
Halo.
I
Xbox.
want to be excited, but I'm also want to contain it and then let it out tomorrow, right in the middle of surgery. That's
You
a
do
great
not-
time. to-
Don't
Whoa.
don't
Like,
We're
looking
talking
at
about
your phone,
excitement,
like,
right? Like in gaming.
as somebody cuts somebody open the wrong way.
Oh damn.
I mean,
You're
I
gonna
want
fuck
to. I want to
somebody
wait
up
until the
tomorrow.
doctor's near the femoral artery and then scream.
Fast Cash got it right. Keely cares what Kojima's doing. Yeah, but the bad part, Fastback, not many other people do, man.
Does anybody think they're going to add like a huge multiplayer battle to Halo? Like 64 players, 128 players?
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna jump on that bandwagon and
Dude.
try to milk it for everything it's worth.
Dude,
I
those
think.
something was an
motherfuckers
article
started
about
big
that.
team battles. So
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to do a battle royale mode, though. Didn't one of them say a few months ago they weren't going to bring something like that to Halo?
Right. They
Yeah, see,
said
I
they
thought I
weren't
had
gonna do
bigger.
Battle Royale.
They can make Warzone bigger, takes more people. You got enemy AI. You got a huge enemy team to go after. You have bases in the middle, objectives all over the place. I can see them expanding out on Warzone. That would be great, man.
I mean, it'd be cool to, like, you know, when you did Halo Reach and you saw the cinematics of all the Spartans and the Covenant going after each other, it'd be cool to actually play in that. But like Wilmy said, I thought for sure they'd mentioned something, but I don't think it was mentioned we're doing it. I thought it was mentioned that they weren't really looking at it. It wasn't a definite no, but it wasn't a, yeah, we're going to do it. It's kind of like, yeah, we're not looking at that yet.
Phil Spencer said when it came to battle royales, like he would consider them if they are different. He doesn't want to do kind of like the cookie cutter thing. He doesn't want to do the Call of Duty, the Fortnite, PUBG type battle royale. He doesn't want to just grab a trend because it's popular at that point in time. Exactly. He said if Xbox can do something to make it fresh, to make it new, then he'll consider it. And what better way than, like I said, with Warzone, because you have different objectives that you have to do as a team while you're playing there. You do have the other team that you can just like headshot, all that good stuff. You have enemy AI there. You got so much going on one map. Make the maps bigger, increase the player size, the team size for each side, and I would be down with that, man.
Yeah. Or even increase.
Let me catch this super chat. Mariano Pompa. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I have to ask, where do you all stand on starting or ending the show with Halo?
I want to hit that because Dova said something also in chat.
I think that Halo may be near the beginning, and they're going to end with Fable.
See, Dova had mentioned something, and I can't. There it is. He thinks it'll be sprinkled throughout the show with a big reveal at the end of the show.
Wow!
And I agree with him and Wilmy because they've hinted at Fable, and I have a feeling one of them is going to be the ending of the show. One of them is going to.
They're going to. Well, I heard it from someone that Fable will end the show.
Then
and
yeah,
Halo
you know what?
It makes sense.
Hey, Indie Gamer. I mean, to me, I would love a Fable. I would like a Fable though that really does 2 or 3 where you can play multiplayer. I would love that.
But I think what Mariano's asking,
that'd be badass.
I see where he's coming from with this. If you show Halo in the beginning, because I mean, Halo is taken over social media today.
And you have to go higher after that, man.
Yeah, then
exactly.
you're setting that bar so high. Is there anything else that's going to keep everybody's attention for the rest of the show?
But yeah, and if you release Halo right at the beginning of the show, then how many people are going to stay to watch the rest of the show if that's
exactly?
Well, yeah, I mean, some people will, some people won't. But what if you sprinkle it out through the show and then do a Halo right at the end, and then right when you think it's over, they drop Fable at the end?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Halo will be next to last. It'll be almost like a rock concert, like when you go and they play their one great song, and then they walk off stage, and then next thing you know, they come back out for an encore.
Oh hell yeah!
Halo will lead up to the encore. I don't know what the encore is going to be. It might be a game we aren't aware of. Could be Fable.
No, I'm going to go with
be exciting. It's
like Wilmy said,
Battletoads.
I hope Phil Spencer comes out and says we bought Battletoads and buried it.
No, I will dig it up. I will find where they buried it.
They did that with EP, so
and I will
We
stream
found it.
on
We
my
buried it out back. It's 10 feet down. You ain't getting it.
I love Battletoads
and
back in the day.
let me catch this one. Danny died again. Thank you for the $25 super chat. Y'all are awesome. And thank you, Danny. And you're also very
Thank you,
welcome,
Danny.
sir. I've known you for a long time, dude.
Phasma, you're quiet. You play Halo, didn't you? Come on, you love first-person shooters.
Am I on mute again?
She's like, I was talking the whole time. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I only played Halo 5. So, and
What
I
the
loved
fuck,
it, actually.
Phasma?
Well,
I know.
you didn't play the first 3?
Well, okay, so I bought
The first 4.
I bought the Master Chief Collection. I didn't get to play it all too often before somebody made me an offer and bought it for me. So
Made you an offer?
yeah, money,
Oh.
cash.
Okay.
Not
I was gonna say, don't go down that
A bunch of
road.
stuff that goes down in the DMs.
Definitely have to be detailed on offers on this show. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to talk about DMs.
And thank you, Squirrely Dan, for the $2 super chat. Shout out to Wilmy and crew from Yellowknife, Canada. And what's up to you too, Squirrely? And yes, he did get the tattoo already, in case you didn't see it.
But
and here is the Prince of the Phalange. Who's back.
Here.
What's up, Bomber?
What's up, y'all?
Now the party.
I'm a little late.
So did you get your finger pulled out of that spot now?
Yes.
Okay.
it's funny. All he had to do was unhook his finger, and it came right out. It's weird.
I mean, let's be honest. We talked about what we talked about, and then Ghost and him went quiet. So we're thinking he hooked it, and Ghost was helping him get it out.
Yeah,
something along those lines. Or they could have been space docking. We don't know.
Now,
stranger things have happened to stranger people. It's fine.
Well, Wilmy, real quick on the whole starting with Halo thing. I don't think they're necessarily going to start with it. First off, I'm just going to sit back and watch their presentation. I'm not going to be like, well, damn, they should have started with this and they should put this in the middle and this needs to go at the end. I'm not going to do all that, right?
Oh, no, me either.
If I had to bet money, though, I would say start with Forza Motorsport 8 because with a brand new engine, we all know car games, they really show the graphical power of new systems, all that good stuff. So why not, hit that base first, and then you can build up throughout the show.
I mean,
well, they're going to have the pre-show.
What they should start with is Grand Theft Auto.
No,
right?
No,
I mean,
pre-show.
There were details leaked this week.
Elder Scrolls 5. It's going to be a
Forza,
360 game.
and they've already said Forza's trying to hit 120 frames per second at 4K
I'm with you,
with ray
Squirrel.
tracing.
Racing games, hell yeah!
But before we get into this next topic, and since Bomber is here with his fingers, let's do our salute because this next topic is probably really going to piss Twister off. So here's your salute, Silverburst. So here's your next topic.
Asthma, get your fingers up.
Get your damn fingers up. Now.
Like, no way.
Do it.
Phasma, you are one of us.
I am one of you, unfortunately.
One of
No, I'm
us.
just kidding. I like
Did you say
you.
unfortunately?
I'm kidding. I like
Yeah, I know. It's like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I'm
Like,
kidding.
all
hangs
the
out with some
people.
Star Wars people, then suddenly
Finally get in here and then they're like, oh my god. Now you...
Did you
Well,
put the
fine.
upside down coffee cup on your shelves yet?
No,
She
I'm still
drinks from
using
it.
it. The
Oh,
new-
you're using it.
Yeah, the
What the hell is
How do
wrong
I
with
get
you,
in it?
Dreadpool?
new one is on the way. It's
Half
shipped.
your head's missing.
It's shipped.
I was
Yo, what
messing
the
with the
hell?
green screen
Great.
earlier.
It's not there yet.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
We all good now. Everybody got that out of
I'm
the
on
system?
camera,
Good.
Dread.
All right. Oh, look, we got Santa Claus. Anyway,
What
Now.
Oh,
There he is.
the reason
What's that?
Dude, I want that shirt.
the reason for the salute, because this topic will piss off fanboys, guaranteed.
Dun, dun.
I get-
buying PlayStation.
Granted, I am a gamer. I play on every console, every platform. I do prefer Xbox, of course, but I get so sick of hearing that Xbox is going broke. Xbox has can't do this, can't do that. This came out today. Matter of fact, it came out at 3:30. Xbox gaming revenue is up 64% in this quarter.
That's over half people.
That is
Fucking
that is Xbox content and services and some areas have risen up to 68%, driven by record engagement, including strength from third-party titles as stay-at-home guidelines are continued. This is not a company that is going bankrupt.
Oh,
This is a company that you can sit and you can talk trash about on Twitter to try to get follows all you want, but this company is not going away.
I mean,
They're the most successful company in the world.
I mean, so you don't hit $1 trillion and suck as a company. And let's put this out here. In one quarter, they earned half of what Sony's worth.
And now this is not just Microsoft. This is not Microsoft. That is just the Xbox.
That's just Xbox division.
Yeah.
So for all the armchair developers, all the armchair guys that work, at Burger King that think they can run $1 trillion company better than these guys do, it sucks to be you at this point.
I can do it. I can. They should hire me. I'll do it.
They should hire me.
They won't hire you because nobody's ever seen your face.
I mean, I'm sorry. Your arguments, and I'm seeing today people arguing now. They don't have anything left to argue over except the sticker on the fucking game case.
And
can we get over the fact
the Halo,
that it's on there?
and the Halo cover.
I mean, that's your complaint is the fucking Xbox sticker on the game case. That's it. That's a weak argument.
I know a good reason for it being on there too.
Phil has taken this thing and shaped it over the years to the point that everybody's going to see in the next couple of months, and some of it you're going to see tomorrow.
Especially after my conference call. Shit.
That sticker's there for the parents and the grandparents.
At the end of this show, you can call me an Xbot. You can call me a corporate slave. You can call me
one Xbot
hugger.
Only one.
Only one Xbot. Call me what you want to call me. Facts are facts. That's it. I mean, it's a gaming console, and facts are facts. You can't argue facts. It might get in your feelings, but folks, I mean, you just can't argue with numbers. Numbers are real. They're legit.
Yo, Wilmy, you know what's crazy about this? And, I saw the article, and, of course, they contributed to everybody being at home, people investing in at-home entertainment, so people playing Xbox more, buying Xboxes, stuff like that. This is actually a perfect time for this to happen, though, because they're leading up to new hardware. They had a generation where a lot of people talked a lot of shit over the years, and now with them kind of like about to show their roadmap, talking about it, everything like that, but really about to show the games and all that good stuff. They're riding that momentum at the perfect time when it comes to a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're up and they have positivity going into the future, man. It's looking good, bro.
Oh, and I mean, there's no doubt they've reworked. There was a lot of articles came out. I didn't save them all or put them in for topics, but there's a lot of big giant corporations, praising Phil Spencer and his work with Xbox. These people know shit we don't know quite yet. There's a lot of stuff that none of us know as the consumer. And I mean, you can hate on whatever you want all day. And I know there's a lot of you YouTubers that do it. There's a lot of people on Twitter that do it. You're going to have to find a new argument in the next few days.
Oh yeah, big time.
After
big
tomorrow,
time. You couldn't be more 3 hours right now.
I promise. People ain't gonna.
I mean, just to put this into perspective, Sony in the fourth quarter made $118 million. That is a massive difference. Oh, and by the way, that was less than they made last year. So one company's going up, the other one's.
Well, I got another article in there. I don't know if we should talk about it, but there was one certain game on Xbox that actually outsold The Last of Us 2.
Do it.
And that was actually Sea of Thieves. Sadly.
Wow. Willie's favorite.
You mean the free game that I only paid
okay.
for?
It went on Steam.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, see,
nuts.
Dredd knows it. The dollar game, right?
All right, the dollar game.
The dollar game. Oh, shit.
Oh, and Mario, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. With this positive revenue, think this could hopefully mean a push to buy Warner Brothers games.
Look,
There he did.
Just
Ink's drying.
Just like I said on Twitter.
There was an advertisement on Twitter that said, "Hey, look, they're on sale." Why are they on sale?
I'm just going to say this.
I told you to go get a black shirt for a reason.
Those Warner Brother games being on sale on the Xbox dashboard, I don't think that's for no reason, folks.
Agreed.
Are they on PlayStation? Are they on PlayStation Store right now for that type of price? No.
I thought I heard somebody say something about PlayStation.
Apparently not, but apparently the PSN has movies, but not the games.
Is that what that was? Okay.
Supposedly. At least that's what I was told. I have not looked on PSN myself, so I'm not going to say that's 100% coming from, me.
The games are not on sale on PSN.
See, there we go.
And let's answer this question from Grady. He's watching us on Twitter. He wants to know what everyone's favorite Halo memory is.
LAN parties, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously, 3 rooms, 3 Xboxes, the whole 9 yards.
I was married, driving the SUV that me and Pippi had at the time, and I thought I shut the back door all the way, the trunk. The 36-inch Vega Sony TV, which any of you that ever owned one would know how fucking heavy those things were.
Yep.
Didn't let it shut all the way, so when I took off, the back door opened and the Vega went out.
I tell you, my favorite memory was sniping my son and his friends when they were all in school. I would always, they were in high school. They always wanted to play me in Halo 3, and some reason I kept getting stuck on a team by my damn self, and I was
just whooping that ass.
Take them out every time, dude.
I mean, getting together with your friends and yelling down the hall, "Suck my balls."
There were people.
Party chat really didn't work that well at the time.
There were people in our school that were like, "Oh, we're so good at Halo. We'll come play." I'm like, dude, we play like every day. You don't want to come to my house, and they did. And not 30 minutes into the LAN party, out. They went home.
I mean, you made the best friends as you stood over their body and teabagged them.
And my favorite map is probably Valhalla on Halo.
That's a good one.
Anybody
remember boarding action, dude? Boarding action was a bitch.
Oh.
If you sucked at that map.
Yeah, boarding action, you had to learn a lot, where you were.
Which one was it that had the portals and you go in one and out the other one? Because I can't remember which one that was, but
that's
we always
boarding
played
action.
Boarding action. We played melee on that, and there were multiple times I'd get melee the fuck and didn't even know who did it because my screen was still changing. And it's like, damn it.
And Squirrely Dan, thank you for the $2 super chat. Xbox Suite testing of waters for interest. I think it's gone a little farther than that, brother.
No,
Ink's drying.
I said it for a long time, man.
That's like what 11 studios altogether. Even if I've seen people arguing on
15 already.
IP and stuff like that. Even if these companies don't come with the IP, like the Batmans and stuff like that, that's still a buttload of talent right there that could make brand new games.
Just because they buy the studio doesn't mean they're keeping the studio. They could take the people from there and put them in the other areas, or allow that studio to make.
Exactly.
Actually,
the big ones. The big ones they're keeping.
Yeah, I mean they'll keep some stuff together, but at the same time, it's like they're buying a shit ton of talent.
Yeah, that's what they're buying. They're buying the talent. Never mind. I'm not gonna say if. When you see certain IPs show up in the future, just wear black shirt.
Well, I just want them to buy Monolith so that there's a possibility that Fear comes back. It's one of my absolute favorite.
Fear would be amazing.
Oh man, the ability to run from Alma once again.
Yes, Alma is amazing.
And thank you for $3 super chat. Bomber and Dread's beard should fight. I think Bomber's beard would lose that fight.
That's okay.
Bomber's beard would become.
My beard already did its nunchuck.
Thank you, Josh, for the $4.99 super chat. Teabagging was the best. Josh, I have done that once or twice.
Look,
teabagging was. Does everybody know Dreadpool's beard is actually the bear that was doing the nunchucks in the pool at that zoo?
That's what it was. Yeah,
I caught it.
I mean, like Dova said, teabagging was both a sign of respect and a sign of fuck you.
But everybody has to
That's
remember
accurate.
too. Phil Spencer said a while back that they were competing with Amazon and Google. There's been a new contender step in the ring recently, and that's Tencent.
Oh, yeah.
Tencent is buying stuff like crazy.
They're buying all the things. Like
They're
literally.
buying
Dude,
everything.
they got so much money.
Yep. So I think that's going to end up happening just because they don't want it to go to Tencent.
Does anybody know what Tencent owns as far as like servers?
Everything.
I know Microsoft's looking at Amazon and Google
So
because they're
much.
huge
Well-
into the server thing, just like Azure. But
The biggest thing that they own is they made the biggest social app in China, and that's where they started with their money. And then they own like a lot of power companies. Then they got the stuff in Epic, PUBG, Destiny, or Bungie.
Yeah, I was gonna say they own part of Bungie now too, as well.
Well, they own, and Sean, you're right. They own 40% of Epic. So,
Damn.
and they own that streaming service that I'm actually streaming to now called Trovo.
Yeah.
They're like the biggest thing over there.
Oh, yeah.
And they're growing even bigger over here. So it was a matter of time.
Yep, and I think they became the newest contender in the ring for trying to attain Warner Brothers. So I don't think Microsoft's sleeping on it.
So let me throw, and there's no evidence of this whatsoever, but let me throw an idea out there since they're buying studios like crazy and they're another $1 trillion, animal in the game. They're a Chinese company, so they're over there. Would it shock anybody if they bought Sony?
No, they wouldn't.
No, I don't think
That's a $100 billion company.
No,
I don't think Sony's a good company to buy right now. I mean,
No,
their
they're
best
losing money right
divisions
now.
their best divisions is PlayStation and their camera division.
Yeah,
They're really big into the sensors and the lenses. But what else do you want? You don't want their TV division. You don't want their phone division. You don't want their PC division.
They still have a PC.
They are
division?
trying with their TVs. They're
Probably their
trying,
biggest thing
like-
is either PlayStation
hell,
or their movies.
PlayStation or movies. Yeah, I
Now,
was gonna say movies
they
is
sold their movie division off, wasn't it? One of them?
No, that was Fox.
Yeah.
Gamers Play, thank you for the $5 super chat. What was the best what the fuck moment you had in Halo and your first Easter egg surprise? Oh, God.
All right.
The thing is, I haven't played Halo in years, so I can't even remember.
My best what the fuck moment was pretty much, and it's like my most memorable moment as well. It was basically the first time I played Halo 1. I went over to my aunt's house. My older cousin, he had an Xbox before I did, and he had Halo. And basically, it was my aunt's birthday, so we're all supposed to hang out, with the family and bullshit and all that good stuff. But since he turned on the Xbox, and I remember the first mission I played was Silent Cartographer, and just how big the world was. I was literally, my jaw was on the ground while I had the big Duke controller, the hamburger controller in my hands, and I couldn't let it go. I played that entire night until me and the family had to go home. So I felt really bad. I didn't take part in my aunt's birthday at all, but just the scope of the world and how big it was and stuff like that. I've never seen anything like that before. I will always remember that day.
Halo Combat Evolved was one of those games where you almost got this open world experience, even though it was linear. There was the levels were big enough where you could explore things.
And there was no loading screens either. It auto loaded before. That was technology nobody thought of. It was like, holy crap, this is awesome. There's no loads.
Probably one of my most what the fuck moments was on Sidewinder, and I got ran over by the scorpion that I didn't know existed.
I would say my first come into contact with the Flood.
I was scared. I was like,
I think
it was
that's the
like
one
a
where he jumps
horror
out
game for a minute there.
Where he jumps out of a spaceship and lands on Earth.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think that would be my first.
For me, the Flood would be it because I was always running backwards, going, "Oh shit, trying to shoot everything away." You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's like,
you
I
fight
hope
the
I'm
Covenant,
going the
and
right
you're
way.
like, the Covenant, you're like, I'm Beast, I'm the man, I'm gonna beat your ass, and the Flood shows up, you're like, nope, I'm out.
I'm out running.
Well, they show
that's why I hope they bring it back.
helmet cam footage from the one soldier, and then all of a sudden all the little alien looking shit biscuits come flying at you. It's like, fuck. I want out, but the doors don't open. You know what I mean?
But my favorite moment was the end of Reach. I really liked that. That was really cool.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Like how you just kept on fighting and you kept on fighting.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, we're gonna live through this. I thought we were all gonna die, and then it's like, oh, we are gonna die.
Yeah, we are. You're just waiting for me. That's all
We
they're
ain't
doing.
going out like no punk.
No.
My big WTF moment's going to be tomorrow. Just saying.
So that's guaranteed then. Like you already know that's going to happen tomorrow then.
And I'm not even a Halo person either. Like it's
You should be fucking.
Oh, we're getting ready to talk about a horror game here in just a second. Mariano Pompa, I'm sorry. Thank you for the done 199 super chat. We need a horror game with the flood. That would be interesting. But how
That'd be
about
interesting.
How about we talk
We're going to
about?
see more of the medium tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to talk about. Was the medium?
Yes.
Yep, because this game is supposedly causing the team $7 million to create, which seems like mere child's play compared to Halo that was $500 million, but that included the slip space engine.
Yes.
So how most games are like what, 90 million to 100 million anymore?
Well, big AAA, yeah, but double A's are currently anywhere between that 4 to 15 million for the most.
Yeah, the
AA.
line's starting to get really blurred.
I thought
like if you look at, because I think freaking Senua's thing, I think it was not even 10 million.
Yeah, I know, but that they definitely had a smaller AA budget for that, and they just kind of they wanted to present it like a AAA in terms of graphics and stuff. Senua Sacrifice.
Right.
I was hesitant about playing that because it was a shorter game. And shout out to my brother Supersonic Station. He bought it for me before it went into Game Pass and everything. And my 180. I'm like, yo, this shit is insane.
And this is the one game that they've already said will not run on any previous hardware. It will run on Xbox Series X or on PC. It will
That just
not
makes me want to play the game even more.
Yeah,
Ratchet and Clank, yo, because they said like with the world changing like that, being a medium, basically investigating this murder, and when you switch over into the spirit realm, you see like everything change and stuff. It looks really cool. It is a game that's like right up my alley. I can lose myself in games like that. Yeah.
Imagine this. This is running Unreal Engine 4. Now, what happens early next year is when Unreal Engine 5 goes into early preview. Imagine just the quick upgrade, just in graphical fidelity, and anything else that they add on to that game in Unreal Engine 5. I mean, just, you know what I mean? It's mind-blowing how where they're at now with what they have, and just an easy jump over.
And I don't know, man. I want to see more of the medium. That I hate to say it, Halo is going to be a day one for me, of course, but so is the medium.
Dude, I can't believe, like, I'm realizing it now, Wilmy. Now that you actually say it, like, I was in 2 other shows today, and the medium never even crossed my mind. And I can't believe that, because it's going to be something that does shit that other games haven't and don't.
Exactly.
And it's going to be like a psychological thriller horror.
I get a lot of Silent Hill vibes from it.
It looks
good. Exactly.
And I don't play a lot of horror games, but it looks.
I feel like I haven't addressed it enough today. That bums me out that I
that design. The design of the game, the way that they're wanting this to be presented, I think is what I think is going to kind of blow a lot of people away when they actually show the truthful transitions between the actual game world that you play in. So I know they kind of showed glimpses of the game, and that may show, but I think if they do show anything with it, it's gonna be pretty ballin'. Like I've heard, like everybody freaked out about the Ratchet and Clank portal jumping and stuff. This is gonna be even
Yeah,
even more.
Phasma, are you? What are your thoughts on
Whatever at this
Medium?
point.
I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry.
I love
It's a horror game. That's all you got to know.
Well,
love it or I hate
Medium,
it.
Medium is a horror game. It's only going to be on the Series X and PC.
It's the one they showed where the chick's like running down this road, and then all of a sudden the whole world shifts to what looks like just fire. It's like she goes from normal world to hell, like that. Do you remember seeing that?
I don't. I'm sorry.
I tried to help. I'm sorry.
I thank you. I don't have a good memory.
That's actually in my intro for tomorrow's live reaction. So
It is.
when you check it out, yeah, I have that transition in my intro.
Okay.
I saw it.
And for those that actually still play it, which I don't know if TJ is still in here or not in the chat. Dying Light, the Hell Raid was supposed to be released this week, but it's been delayed to next month.
Yeah, which is interesting because that was supposed to be a game all on its own.
Yeah, but it has been delayed for a month, so
They just keep pumping out stuff for that game. Jesus.
yeah. I mean, and the best part, it's all free.
Yeah, honestly, it's. I mean, if
Makes
you're
me
looking for
wanna
a
get
good
back
zombie
into it.
game, it is great. There's a
Oh, it's
lot of content.
amazing.
They're always updating it. It runs well, and all the DLC they've ever released is free.
Not all of it.
Yeah,
No,
well,
yeah,
most
not all
of it has been.
Oh
And
no!
I don't think that Hell Raid will be free. I think that one actually costs money. But no, I think it's like $20 or something.
But
My brother Noof Newcomb's in the chat. What's up, Noof?
And for the people that are into these type of games, I've got news on another one here that most people probably haven't heard about. And, well, when the site quits screwing up, it's supposed to be, if anybody actually played PT, the demo back on the PS4.
I did.
You know your PlayStation with it on it's worth like thousands, right?
I told you I'll sell it to you, brother.
He's like, I got
sorry.
two.
I don't care. There's no game out there that's that good.
Well,
I don't care.
That's not
the
even a game.
irony of this game, it's called Under. But what really caught my attention about this game was Reggie, that was previously at Nintendo, and now he's at GameStop, and now he is actually on the board for this company making this game.
He moves around a lot.
And the company is called Rogue, and this game is confirmed to release on PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation sometime later this year. But you are actually on a haunted cruise ship.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, this thing almost went right over my head. I just happened to catch it. You're actually on a sinking ocean liner.
Oh, it's sinking.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Like Event Horizon.
I think we said that on a DM one time.
It's a different movie.
I actually watched the trailer for this game. It actually looks pretty cool. So, I mean, it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for if you actually don't need any. But if you're like me and your backlog is so huge already, then there's probably no need to worry about it.
Yeah, story of my life.
Yeah, mine too, dude. Trust me. I still haven't finished Ghost yet.
Hey, you played Rogue Company.
You gotta quit taking those pictures.
My backlog
finish
higher
Ghost
than my
too.
I don't take that many.
He's too busy sharing memes on Twitter. What are you talking about? You can't play Ghosts, man.
Well, they're awesome.
Ghost is so good, though. God, I love that game.
Dude, I have been hearing nothing but good things about Ghost of Tsushima.
It's because it's fun. It's finally a fun game this year. Like instead of just like
pretty.
it's like it's super pretty. I mean, even though I have the Slim, and there's definitely some issues with
some artifacting and stuff like that. Yeah,
definitely. So like, there's some issues with the Slim version because when I see other people that have like the PS4 Pro and posting those, I'm like, yeah, you could. That's a night and day difference, but it still looks good. But the game it's just fun. It's just Assassin's Creed in Japan, and just
I've only had a couple of issues. It shouldn't be that complicated to step off a rock or anything else.
Oh, dude, God, yes, that is the worst.
It sounds to me like it was meant to hold us over until Ninja Gaiden's revealed tomorrow.
And
Makes sense. Makes sense.
The camera angles kind of suck from time to time, but I mean, it doesn't break the game for me at all. I've got like 40 hours into this game.
You can move the camera, right?
Yeah. Now the worst,
that's a Ninja Gaiden thing as well. Like
the worst thing is the R2, which is the interact button with everything, like talking, climbing. Like it literally, the circle will pop up on the screen, and you keep moving around, and the R2 never pulls up, so you can't talk to nobody that way. You can't do anything, so you can't do anything until it actually pops up on the screen. So
has the same thing happened to you that's happened to me? Because it's like you said, everything uses the R2 button.
Yep.
You will be getting shot by an archer, and you try to go, and you need the R2 button to shoot, and the L2, and all of a sudden something happens, and then it switches your battle stance.
Yep.
And then you have to start the animation all back over to pull out your bow and shoot.
I did that.
Like, oh man.
It sounds great.
It's kind of annoying, but
this game is no 10 out of 10. I don't care what anybody says.
You guys are selling me on this game right now with all your everything you're saying, man.
Like it's
damn, why did I sell my PS4?
I gotta go buy a PS4.
You gotta be really careful on narrow pathways too. I had many problems with that.
It's a fun game. It looks really good. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and say it, so thumb down the podcast if you want. This is the same copy and paste, cut and dried game that I see every time from Sony.
That's Sony blueprint, baby.
And don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of pretty plants, the cherry blossoms, and all that good stuff. But it is third person. The motherfucker is carrying a bow. That's a shock, right? And it's
a guy carrying a bow, not a woman.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's basically. Oh, look, Huss has got his girlfriend.
I got my baby. I got a baby too.
Aww.
It's basically the same type of game. And don't get me wrong, I like the game. I'm playing the hell out of it. I've owned every Sony exclusive, but they're all starting to seem kind of familiar with me.
Well, you know, the R2 is the Sony's answer to the A button.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh, that explains a lot from K Mega's gameplay then. It's just all R2. I see now. I see.
I mean,
remember when
the game is good, it's worth. I mean, I would
remember when Gears of War caught all that shit because everybody said there was too much A button in it.
Yeah.
Well, they really need to talk to somebody about the R2 button in Ghost of Tsushima.
What's worse is when you're going into a building and you're trying to loot things, and then all of a sudden you go underneath the building because there's a little trap door and you didn't realize the door was there, so you hit that instead, so you do the whole motion that sucks.
Yeah, and then the bad part when you're crawling out, sometimes he'll
he sticks.
So you back up like 6 times and then keep going forward. Eventually he crawls his ass out.
Yeah, he does.
And Dan, $5 super chat. Mariano's. I wasn't reading a super chat, fucker. All right, Dan, thank you for $5
super chat.
This is Mariano's Papa's shadow account. I have access to everything. Let the money fly.
Let the money fly,
baby. We could do more than 5 then.
But okay,
I think so.
So a couple weeks ago, we covered a topic that a lot of people got upset about. It wasn't because of us; it was because the topic on 2K announced that their game was going to be costing $70.
$70.
Oh yes.
Phasma, you want to go ahead and take the Ubisoft call today? They did.
Sure. Yeah, Ubisoft games, next gen games will remain at $60, which I like. I like that.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you think other companies are going to come out and say the same thing?
For now is what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, if these publishers, whether it's 2K, whether it's Activision, if anybody is successful selling a game for $10 more than we're kind of like accustomed to, every other publisher is going to be like, you know what, we can do that too. Like, so.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. Coming from Ubisoft, it's kind of almost like they're just trying. And this is going to lead into another article that Phasma, I'll have you take also that we talked about earlier. But, I mean, every time you hear Ubisoft, it's something else going on. So this could be a way of saying, hey, let's throw something besides gasoline on this fire.
Right.
Which Phasma,
Yeah.
which one do you want to take? Because there's 2 articles that came out this week about Ubisoft's problems.
Are you talking about the female lead character?
The female lead and the firing of their PR director, which public relations.
Sexual harassments and whatnots.
Yeah, good old Ubisoft. Oh, hi.
Dude, it's a shit show over there, man. It's like everybody at the top of the ranks is like some kind of pedophile and sexual like predator. It's insane over there.
Some kind of deviant on some level.
I mean, what
They hired all assholes.
Yeah, they did. I mean,
hey, so Phasma, you're female. How do you feel about the whole Ubisoft leads reduced female characters roles in Assassin because they don't think it'll work? I mean, how do you feel with all the female games that have been so successful?
it's really disappointing, honestly. Horizon Zero Dawn. There's so many.
Last of Us 2.
The Last of Us.
I mean, we were talking before the podcast, all the Tomb Raider games.
Lara
Yes,
Croft, right
I
there.
love Lara Croft. I mean, even going back to like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, when you could partially
Evie
play
was
as Evie.
amazing.
Wasn't she fantastic? I always
she's fantastic.
played as her any chance that I could, because she was so fantastic. It's very
Look at Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Cassandra is the only reason why you play Assassin's Creed. I don't care.
Oh, God,
you play
no.
as the other dude. I'm sorry, stupid.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
hot. I picked Alexios because he's beautiful.
Alexis, but he's
Nah, Cassandra's so much better because she's so
Exactly.
much. Yeah, never mind. Instead of looking at some dude, you get to at least look at a chick. It's not
I don't get why they would. I mean, to me, why not allow male or female? You can pick, which I believe Valhalla allows you to pick, right?
yes.
So
Yeah,
I
They're
mean,
the same name, which is odd, but whatever.
yeah. Ben, come here, Ben. I don't know. But I mean,
When you give me the chance to make my own character, I'm always going to choose a female. If you give me the
Cyberpunk
choice
would be a chick.
between female or male, I mean, yeah, I guess it's. I don't know.
I've met more guys that actually play female characters than most that play guy characters.
Dude,
Well,
me
it's 'cause
too.
you finally-
I don't get. Now, mind you, 90% of the reasoning is if I'm going to look at someone's backside for 90 hours, I want it to be a girl. And I'm
Dude,
like,
you know what I
fair
hear?
enough.
You know what I hear
not
as
even
the
that, it's
reason
just
for that? Like in Destiny 2 and stuff like that, where you can pick a gender. A lot of my friends pick a woman. They're like, yo, it's a smaller hitbox. Like, it's a smaller hitbox. I'm going to be harder to hit.
Which is funny because they all share the same.
They're all the same.
It's the same hitbox, yeah.
I did
But
it with
like-
Battlefield 5 to piss off all the people that hated the women were in the game. Like, I loved doing the women. And then they had
Speaking
the
of
most
jumpers,
blood-curdling
I mean,
friggin' girl, like,
to
scream
me,
and
as
die.
a company, to say we're not doing female leads, you're cutting not just like, I mean, you could say the world's 50-50 male female. You're cutting a lot more than 50% of your game base out. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Leo,
don't get
what was
why.
that game we played earlier today before I jumped on
Rogue.
Indie's show?
Oh, Rogue. Yeah,
Rogue Company?
Company.
What's the name of the character we love?
Ronin.
She's a total.
Oh yeah, she has the
badass.
katana, don't she?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
dude,
got
she's
a
badass.
katana, explosive kunai.
But going from
What-
Ubisoft,
What did she just say? Explosive what?
I think
Kunai.
he said Poo Nanny.
Coon. I thought he
He
said
thought he said
Punani. I was like, whoa, dude.
like I really wasn't sure what he's.
God.
Kunai.
Okay. Anyways,
Death Fast.
It almost sounds racist. I think you should stop saying it.
But if you think
so
about it,
going
though,
from going from Ubisoft not wanting female leads, they also fired their PR director over harassment allegations. Now, mind you, PR stands for public relations.
I'm sorry, I'm just
when you
picturing-
have a fire, you stop throwing gas on it. That's the first rule of
Well,
every
you
fire.
should.
Well, yeah.
Yo,
He didn't go to
Ford,
firefighting school.
Ford, are you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
me? Are you picturing somebody getting a hold of PR like, yo, my
Went to
game's
firefighting
not
school.
working, and then they realize it's a woman, and he's like, well, if you just send me some nudes real quick on Twitter, I'll
I
fix
hope
that
it's not
for you.
that. I hope it's not that. But I mean, they didn't release why. But it's like, okay. And mind you, this person went over to Bean, the new studio they started with all the people fired from allegations. So,
Bean.
flick that bean.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it.
I mean, either way, I'm glad they're cleaning house though. That's the only thing that I'm.
Yeah, but if they
definitely
keep
excited
cleaning
for,
house, there
I
won't
don't
be a
care.
Ubisoft left.
Good. Then they'll finally have to hire
Well,
good
Then there
people.
won't be a Valhalla.
Go pay more for
Valhalla's
better
already
talent.
there. It's
Did
fine.
you see that they were having meetings at strip clubs? Like, they
Yeah.
invited women to go to strip clubs.
Hold on,
For
what's wrong
meeting.
with that?
What the hell?
What's
Like, really?
wrong with that?
It's a social club. It's a social club.
It's social. It's all social.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's right. Their PR director is going to go to the meeting. Let's be real.
I've met women excited to go to a strip club, and it's like, this is going to be an exciting time. This is weird.
Yeah,
Yo, it's time for our annual
It's a
meeting.
social club.
Make
It's a
sure you
social
got your dollar bill.
Yeah, get your dollar bills ready, yo.
Yeah.
Except for the whole, country is going
So
cashless.
I posted something on Twitter about which do you prefer, frames per second or graphics? And frames per second won hands down. Forza announced today. Well, didn't really announce, but details were leaked that they're actually aiming on the Series X for 120 frames per second, 4K, and ray tracing all at the same time. And the way they're doing that is quality over quantity. So they're not going to have as many cars as what they've had before in the past. But to me, it's like if you hit 120 4K with ray tracing, that game's going to look amazing, especially
on a console. That's amazing.
That's fucking
mind you.
And I
Someone
won't get
got
to see
destroyed
it, so I
on
don't
Twitter
care.
because someone on Twitter said, and I don't know how many people follow Weckless, but he posted his 20.
Weckless.
Yeah, he posted his 2080 Ti specs and his one of his games running at 90 frames. With some guys like, oh, a 2080 Ti can't even hit 60 frames per second 4K, and it's like, yeah, they can.
Yeah, they're kind of known for that.
Yeah,
you cut out ray tracing, and that thing can fucking hit 4K under fucking what?
Weckless had ray
depends on the
tracing
game.
on, and I can't remember what game it was, but he had ray tracing, he had it maxed
though.
out. And
Did he have DLSS?
I think he had everything on, and it was still running at 90 frames per second.
Yeah, see, he probably had DLSS.
So it's like
learning super.
Yeah, so I mean, to me, it's like if it hits 120, that just shows you how powerful the Series X is gonna be. But I'm excited. It's supposed to be revealed tomorrow, also, so we'll be able to see. I mean, 120 frames per second on a racing game, that's gonna look amazing.
And see, I may get the hate. I don't care about the 120 personally, just because I don't have anything that's gonna be able to show it. So
I don't have a 120 hertz TV.
As long as it gives me the 60 and I get all the extra bells and whistles, I'm fine. Just don't give me.
Yeah, I mean, 60 frames is still fine. 120 is awesome. Me, 120 racing game, you're going to feel like you're.
Dreadpool, why'd you move on the show? You got me confused. You were up in the right-hand corner. What's going on, man?
His beard had to take a break.
We lost him there for a brief moment or two.
Well, it's funny, Fork. We're talking about Forza and the 120 frames ray tracing and stuff like that. Like
beard bump.
They're fighting.
Do what you gotta
Oh
do,
no!
man.
What's a beard bump?
Wait. Are we sure Ghost was at the glory hole and not Dread? You're bumping through the glory hole.
Hey, I found the article, right?
That's right, you did. You did find that article. Freaking Canada. At least they started that. So.
Back to the TV and the tech. If the TV can't support 120, then you're not going to get the benefits out of that. So you got to remember that. You know,
you're going to have a 60 option then.
And mind you, if the TV supports 120,
shit,
that's the max it supports. It may not actually go to 120.
Right. It may not be, because it might be their makeshift 120, so it's actually 60, and they using their
double
scaling and all that.
Yeah, all their
using the software to put it
trickery,
the hardware.
Mind you,
double in frames.
All of us that play on console, 60 frames is still going to look amazing. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, and everybody's like, "Oh, 60 is for plebs," because I'm a PC guy and I got 2080 Ti's in my machine.
Okay,
and that's all you have
380 frames per second. What's going on?
Like, woo, y'all suck at 60. I'm like, screw you, buddy.
Hey, you know what? Hey, hold on. You know what porn looks like at 240 frames per second? Awesome.
Nope. Actually, I don't. So
and Cannabis, I completely agree. 60 frames per second should be minimum.
Yeah.
Again,
to me, if you can't hit 60 frames with the new consoles, what's the point of a new console?
But it depends on the game. Look at Assassin's Creed. Odyssey cannot hit 60 frames a second, even on a 2080 Ti maxed out.
Well, dude, like
but they showed a 60 frames trailer for it in their show.
But that's also not with. It may not be ultra settings. You don't know what settings.
That's true.
But before
I'm just
all
saying,
this
like,
stuff,
really
before all this stuff came out with PlayStation and their games and certain games being 30 frames per second, there was one thing in the community, if you were a PlayStation extremist, an Xbox extremist, there was one thing that everybody agreed on, that 4K 60 should be the standard moving into this new series of hardware. As soon as we started getting information from one platform that games were different, then all of a sudden it became acceptable for 30 again. Like that's one thing. 60 should be the standard moving forward.
Well, that reminds me of what I was going to ask, Xbot.
Uh-oh.
Now, we all know, well, some of us a little more than others, what's going to come down tomorrow. I don't care. I think Phil Spencer could walk out on stage. The man could have fireworks shooting out of his ass on the stage. He could show 85 amazing games.
And have a Batman cowl on.
He could walk out in a Batman cape, driving the fucking Batmobile,
and say,
and by within 1 hour of the show being over, there will be nothing but hate from certain people in the community.
I think you're wrong, Wilmy. I don't think it's going to be an hour. I think it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be all throughout.
But the thing is, here's the deal, and I know we all say this online all the time. Don't give these assholes attention. Just be a gamer, man.
Yeah.
Just let them talk their shit to their little plebes or whatever.
Give him the silver burst salute.
Yeah,
keep the lawyers away from you too.
I mean, you want to know what's great about
let 'em do their
Xbox
thing.
is it's an X, so it's telling you to block those assholes.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, there you go. See, I thought it was like,
I mean, at the end of the day, the moment you retweet some of this bullshit, and Wilmy's posted it, I posted it, some other guys have posted it. The moment you retweet their bullshit, you're just showing it to your fans, the people that follow you. Don't feed their bullshit. Just block them and move on.
And the thing is, there's some of these dudes. I'm not going to name names. You guys can figure it out in the chat. They know how to work an algorithm. That's all they know how to do. They don't play games. They play the algorithm game. That's it. They don't play consoles. They don't play PC. And I think it was actually, oh God, who was it that posted it just a couple of days ago? But he said the key to running a successful YouTube channel is to start hating on Xbox, claim that you only play on PlayStation 4, and you're building a gaming PC. And in all my time,
that's why I haven't hit 5,000 subscribers yet.
And in the gaming community, I totally see that, and from a lot of people that I've known for a very long time. And like Dan says, deprive a fire of oxygen and it dies. Same with fanboys. Exactly. That's the way.
So you're saying choke them out? That's how you
just don't
kill them?
Don't give them their attention. Look, they didn't get the type of attention they should have got as children. They got it from a drunk uncle at the family reunions, which is probably Fork. And
probably.
First of all, I wasn't drunk.
Wow.
You know, that's all they're looking for is just attention. And the more you feed them, the more they're going to do it. And that's
I mean, what they're wanting is you to retweet it and like it. The moment they see one of their hate on whatever game or console gets 400 retweets, they're just going to keep doing it because you've given them what they wanted.
You've given them the platform that they're looking for.
Yep.
Real quick, Wilmy, on that whole thing, I started my channel in 2014. So I was on Facebook in gaming communities when I first started, moved over to Twitter. And one thing I can say, like, I absolutely love the community I'm in, right? It seems that the Xbox community lets other people dictate the narrative all the time. Like when games like Sunset Overdrive came out and Quantum Break, those are really good games, right? But at that point in time, it was all about resolution. And I even had somebody DM me on Twitter about, I think it was Sunset Overdrive. Is the game any good? Because I heard it's 900p. It's not 1080p. Like, literally, don't let other people dictate the narrative. If you're excited about something, share it out there. Let other people know you're excited. Yo, people are going to hate. Just completely ignore their comments and go to the other people who are excited as you are. And that's all you do.
I'll tell you how bad it truly is. I was on a podcast a couple of days ago. I'm not going to say the name of it. And, we're just sitting there. We're talking about Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, my trophies aren't hidden from anybody. You can look me up on any gaming system under the same name. It's all under Wilmy Hood. We're sitting there. We're talking back and forth about Ghost. I had nothing bad to say about it. Next thing I know, in the super chat section, this is what always tickles me and makes me laugh. There's people, paying the super chat. And this dude paid like $20 just to say, well, Wilmy, you and Boom are just fake. You're Xbox. Here is my question.
Thanks for the 20.
Here's my question. If you're a grown-ass man, why the fuck do you care what another grown-ass man's
Thank
playing?
Thank you.
Why?
It makes no sense.
Because you're missing something there, Wilmy. You said grown-ass man.
And that's the bad part. You would expect this out of,
These are little
school-aged kids.
They're straight up kids. Their mentality is kids.
Yeah, these are dudes who are like 30 and 40 fucking years old.
Somebody posted on one of your tweets, Wilmy, that some people never got the wheels beat off them, and it's like, yeah,
that actually was not Jared. It was oh shit,
I can't remember his name, but I remember reading it and going,
it was Undead. It was
Undead. It was like ding 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 right there.
Yeah,
because the moment you get the shit kicked out of you, you'll think twice about tweeting something.
Yeah, why are you worried about what somebody else is playing? Why does it even matter to you?
Half of us here play on multiple systems.
More than half.
I have all.
I think everybody here plays on.
And the answer to dude,
Xbox are the only ones that don't.
And the answer to the guy,
Hey, I'll play on a Switch, man. It's all good. We got like 4 Switches in the house, so I'll play on a Switch.
Ghost plays on multiple. He plays on PC and Xbox.
No. I was saying PlayStation.
Yeah.
I was saying how many people play on PlayStation. I think it's just me, Ghost, and Xbox that don't have PlayStations.
I play my PlayStation.
I got rid of mine. I got rid of mine because I don't use it. So
yeah,
it just collected
exactly.
dust. So it's...
Dude, I got really excited for Spider-Man, and I was let down by Spider-Man that Insomniac didn't like try to do more. It was kind of like your cookie cutter Spider-Man game.
It's still my favorite game on the system.
I mean, and that's the thing though. Xbox may not like it, Bomber likes it. At the end of the day, play the games you like, not the system.
And now they are in a feud together.
Well, this is why. Like that's why. Like I will say it as many times. I personally like Bleeding Edge, and half of everybody here hates it. I don't really care. I like it.
I played 2 hours. I played 2 hours, and I'll never get those 2 hours back.
No. That
ever.
Super chat's wrong.
We're not talking about Anthem now. We're
That
talking
super
about
chat
Bleeding
is
Edge.
so wrong.
Gamer by Choice, thank you for the $5 super chat. PlayStation is like Fantastic Four. Everyone loves them, but Xbox is like X-Men. No matter how great they are mutants and judged.
I think comic-wise, it's like X-Men's always been better than Fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I was thinking that too. I was like, wait, Fantastic Four's like kind of like the redheaded stepchild.
Phil Spencer could come out tomorrow and say,
X-Men's
"Hey,
lost their,
I just got off the phone. Microsoft bought PlayStation," and people would say PlayStation has no games. So I mean,
the goalposts constantly have to move. And it doesn't matter. And just be glad you're a gamer, man. Be excited for what you're excited for. Don't worry about what everybody.
We are about to get systems that can do 4K, 60 frames minimum,
and ray tracing
and other things that we don't know about.
Realize
retraced audio. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, but can it make me a Cuban sandwich though?
Absolutely not. That's why you hopefully have a wonderful woman that's by your side that will.
And here's the best part. If PlayStation is your main thing and that's all you want,
and that's fine.
Be happy you can give that controller a blowjob.
Wow! Oh my God!
Really,
Okay. I watched that Twitter and I watched it 5 times. Going, is he fucking blowing on the controller?
I will be so pissed off if they push that into a lot of games. Like I will be so mad. Like I do not know.
You better be able to turn it off, man. I hate that shit.
Did you guys watch the whole
motion control while you're playing? No, I don't want to do that. Just let me hit buttons.
I didn't like the part where the Astrobot crap is like in the system. There's no way to
that's anti-consumer for people with asthma, by the way. I'm just saying.
I know.
They have attachments for it now.
My controller's got COVID now because I was blowing on it.
They got attachments for the controller now. It's a set of legs.
Oh shit.
You know, you're
Wow.
Yes.
That
Yes,
took everybody
Dread
like
Radio.
a split second, and then
Yep,
everybody
everybody's like,
caught up at once.
Oh my god. Okay, let's change this up. Let's go.
Wait a minute.
No.
That's already been implemented into Ghost of Tsushima.
That's true.
When Jin gets in the hot springs
Yeah.
and he's butt ass naked, when he turns around, that's your chance of blowing into that controller, man.
The character in the game just jumps, looks behind him.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy's coming out with a new video game coming to America too.
Okay. No Man's Sky has gained 1 million
Your royal
players.
penis is clean. Your eyes.
Really? No Man's
Xbox
Sky?
Game Pass.
You're talking about No Man's Sky?
Look, I've never played the game except for 10 minutes, and I thought it was horrible.
Yeah, then why are you talking about it?
Yeah,
Those are the articles to discuss.
He's basically bringing it up just to say that it actually has done well because of Game Pass.
It's gotten better.
It has gotten better from when it first
Well,
launched.
I mean, they
That first launch
reviewed
was
it again.
shitty.
They got a 9 out of 10, and the developer said, "Oh my gosh, I'm super happy. We have 1 million new players playing the game since it came to Game Pass," which once again shows why Game Pass is a good thing because it allows people to play games that they may not have played themselves.
Yep, they
Like-
did. They
It's not
did
that bad of
what
a game,
BioWare
man.
should.
It's
have.
not my
wait a minute.
thing, and I still enjoyed it.
What you're saying is they're playing a game that since they're not playing with themselves, is this keeping them from masturbating or what? Is that's the way you're hurting them?
Keeping them from blowing into a controller.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, nobody really cared.
Trojan's actually got an addition to it, an add-on from Trojan.
Trojan.
I actually played No Man's Sky on
Those
my
new
PS4.
skins.
Does that work on keyboards?
No,
I heard that they have the.
I think there's a hunk of Cheeto blew out of my
so
keyboard.
that way it has more natural feel.
And there's
Hold
some
on,
that
Mortal
have,
Kombat 11 after the show? I'm
and
down.
there's some that
Yeah,
are
what's up,
actually
bitch? I'm
like I
getting
guess it's
owned.
Braille. I guess that's on there, or it may just be ribbed. I don't know.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
let's talk about the big pink elephant in the room.
Pink elephant.
The pink elephant.
You
Not
shouldn't
me.
pause
I'm not
between
me.
pink and elephant, man. The big pink.
Let's talk about this rumor. We
All right,
touched
rumor,
on
go.
it briefly.
We got it.
It is very possible, and there are a lot of interior, inside leaks saying that there may possibly be a new Ninja Gaiden exclusive
yeah.
to Xbox Series X.
Mm.
All right, Leo, let's hear it.
I mean, there's a lot of leaks on this. I don't know. And
There's a lot
supposedly,
of leaks.
Look, the one thing I've learned about Ubisoft is where there's smoke, there's fire. So,
what the fuck?
Like
Where
with
did
the
Ubisoft
harassments,
come into
or is
this?
that like in gameplay
because
only?
like their entire
Too soon?
Ubisoft
Got it.
fun. But I mean, if there's a lot of rumors saying it's coming, I mean, one thing we've learned is if there's rumors, that's because it's been leaked that we could say a Ninja Gaiden, possibly
Or
even
just a
more.
rumor that somebody just said it was.
Dude, that's a
coming.
mic drop moment right there. Like,
How many
do you
ti-
know how many Ninja Gaiden fans there are out there?
I mean, do you know how many DMs
All
Balmer
us old
got
heads,
when he
man.
said he got off the
I've been
conference
playing
call?
the guy since then, yeah, so.
Wait a minute. How did you bring Ubisoft into this whole conversation?
Me?
You're the egghead looking dude. Yeah.
Because where there's smoke, there's fire, and they're like PR
Ubisoft has
departments.
nothing to do with Ninja Gaiden.
That wasn't that. I was talking about smoke fire. Smoke fire.
But why is there
It has
have
nothing
any
to do with
fire?
Ninja Gaiden.
You
Why
said
is there
rumor.
fire?
Gaiden.
I am Sam
I'm just
Fisher.
waiting for a hand to
I am
go
a
right
soldier.
across Fork's
She is out of
screen
town.
right there.
She's out of town.
Damn it!
Out of town.
Yes, and the door's locked.
Can somebody go
Walk
slap
into
him for
this
us?
sport. Walk into this.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Internet slap.
Jesus
I
Christ.
do hope they
And-
don't go with the demon
Rumors
stuff
are
again.
smoke. Thank
Thank you, Gamers Play, for the $2 super chat. The show is going way left. Oh, dude, this is your first time listening to us? Oh, my.
Wait,
Welcome to the
we've
show.
made like
That's hilarious.
9 lefts. We've
But here's what we know. The first tease of the Ninja Gaiden game came from the co-host of Digital Invaders podcast, who is also
Every
the
time.
leaker, who is also the leaker of the PlayStation 5 dev kit. He says also in the latest Xbox Era podcast Insider. God damn, I don't even know how to pronounce this dude's name. Holy shit, it's like
That
29
guy.
letters long. Yeah, that dude.
Special
His
Ed.
last name is Ed. That's really awkward. But
Why is his last
saying-
name better than his first name is fucked up?
He said, saying that some incredibly exciting news are coming soon from Team Ninja. So this was actually dropped back in February of 2020. So Team Ninja is actually saying this is, they're dropping a couple of hints and a couple of leaks.
Well, and Phil did a recent interview talking about Japanese devs and studios and
they
working
own
with
Team
them, so-
Ninja.
Hold on, real quick, yo! Shout out to the David in the chat, yo, brother. I don't care if it's exclusive or not. Like, just get me a new Ninja
Give it.
Gaiden. If it's
give it.
exclusive, then
Like-
okay. But even if it isn't, I don't care.
I mean,
But see,
we
but
mentioned
see,
it
you
multiple times.
gotta go on that exclusive thing, you know, because
I-
that's the only
honestly,
reason why your machine is better than the other.
I hate exclusives. I would rather have
Freaking buy
games
them,
on
play.
every console so everyone can enjoy them. Plus, it allows the developers to make more money because you're allowing more people to experience the game.
Not just that, you make it cross-platform, playable for cross-progression, and everybody gets to play together. I mean, I don't get it. Why do we always have to keep it locked down like that?
Yeah,
I understand the whole mentality of you can't play it there, you have to come here, but if I can still play with my friends, I'd rather do that versus, well, I got nobody to play with because they're all on a PlayStation and they don't want to buy it and it's only on Xbox or vice versa. No, just let's all play together, man. That's the whole thing about these games. We all get to enjoy.
Yeah. I mean,
it's no different than the Valhalla shit with Ubisoft and them showing it for both platforms. Like it doesn't have to be stuck with one platform.
Just like that, right there.
See, me, I don't really care if this game comes out. I don't care less if it's exclusive. But I mean, Xbox owns the studio.
Ghost. Weird.
So I mean, there's a good chance that's where it's going to be.
Hold on, they own Team Ninja? They don't own Team Ninja.
They don't own
They own oh god, who was it made Hellblade?
Ninja Theory.
Oh,
Ninja Theory.
Yeah, Ninja Theory.
Yeah. Sorry, get my
No, it's all good, bro.
They might own them now. Who knows?
They may own it. Yeah,
No,
They
right?
could.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, they
exactly.
could.
And Nano says exclusives are so last gen. Oh, and thank you again, Mariano, for the $4.99 super chat. On Twitter, there was a person tweeting to Phil that they will continue to tweet at Phil about Ninja Gaiden. Phil responded, "I see the tweets."
Oh.
See, and I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I can't. Like, yeah, I guess rumors are cool because we get to talk about it. This is kind of why we're here, but it's kind of like
I'm here to look
not
at your
necessarily
beer.
one of the reasons, but I'm just saying, like, I understand rumors are cool to talk about, but it does suck to hear rumors, especially new ones, right before something's fixing to happen like this.
You
event
know, I
tomorrow,
hear
and
you.
then say, guess what? What if Fable doesn't even show up? Then how many pissed off people are there going to be? Or if
If
Ninja Gaiden
Fable is
isn't
not
a thing.
shown,
I'm
if
just
I don't
saying.
see Fable tomorrow, I am coming to Alabama and I'm gonna take one of your fingers off.
Hey, Wilmy,
Wilmy, bring
I'll
a
meet you.
big ass suitcase, Wilmy. 'Cause you're
What's
gonna
that?
need it to fit it in there.
I'll meet you in Alabama if Fable's not shown.
Okay, because I want to see. I want to see
damn.
down Fable.
I'll hold his fucking
Road
fingers
trip.
while we cut him off.
I want
road
to see
trip.
Halo. I want to see Medium, and I want to see some Fable. If not, Palmer loses 3 inches off one finger.
Party at Palmer's
You know what's
house.
really, you know what's
That
really
lives
sad?
almost
that's
like
always
3
fingernail.
inches.
Hey,
So he's gonna have
honestly-
one normal finger and
Honestly, Wilmy, we cut 3 inches off. That's only like a quarter of a finger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna have 3 less. So I mean, it's not a
No,
great.
he's
loss.
good.
take
You
his
know,
thumb.
I used to own a farm.
And
we
middle-aged
have
game
to-
guy, he says he doesn't care where the game is. I just want to play the fucking thing, dude. I'm
Yeah.
behind you 100%.
Truth.
Hell yeah.
Fucking truth.
So
That's
so
why I
Wilmy,
don't care if
Ford,
there is an exclusive. I'll just go buy the machine
Yeah, exactly.
and play the game. Like
Yeah,
that's
Phasma,
all
what are your
you have
thoughts
to
on
do.
the Ninja Gaiden? Did you ever play the
Yeah, it's
original
not.
back in the
It's
day?
not complicated, and don't let the trolls and assholes on social media tell you it is, because it's really not
I
that
didn't
complicated.
either. Matt, what about you? Did you play Fable? Are you like stoked
Oh,
to
I
see
played them. Oh, I played. How long ago were they? 15 years ago?
it?
I haven't played them since.
long,
It's been a really long time. Like,
Oh my God, noob.
I like the games, but like they gotta change it, man. They gotta bring it up to like new It's got to be new. It's got to be more realistic.
Yeah, I just read that.
Oh no.
Yo, Phasma, thank you for pointing that out, by the way. I
Dude, you're
appreciate
totally wrong. It'd only take an inch and a half, my friend.
Sorry.
it. No, it's all good.
That was funny, dude. I liked it.
Dude, you didn't even leave him with a bean.
You didn't leave it with me.
Are you joining that new gaming studio Beans for us?
No, I don't have any sexual harassment charges against me.
Yes.
Yet.
Yeah. Hey,
were
if
expunged.
people start turning in those DMs.
So, okay,
to
so
Twitter,
with talking about
Right.
Fable, Phasma, did you play the Fable 1, 2, or 3?
No, but okay, let me explain. I'm new to Xbox, so
all I heard is hold on. All I heard is since you play Xbox with most of us and we stream it with you, we need to stream Halo 1 with you playing and Fable. Got it.
well, I don't have Game Pass anymore either.
I'll
so-
take care of that.
or live or anything.
Well,
So-
if I get Ultimate,
Live
then we're
comes with
covered.
Game
So
Pass.
I'll talk to you after stream.
Hey, you don't have Xbox Live?
Games too.
And
I'm on furlough. I don't
Dr. Fork will take care of you.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Xbox Live
we
is
gotta
going to be
figure that
free
out.
anyway. so.
That's got to stop. Yeah,
since we
Xbox
got
Live.
the boys in the chat from Season Gaming, we're not going to talk about Anthem, but let's do the next best thing.
So Anthem.
Anything else?
So Anthem
Anthem
2.0.
what?
So Anthem 2.0. So what they're going to do is BioWare.
And I chose
Anthem of the Caribbean.
I put this topic in just for pure comedic value.
Harry Potter.
Oh, no.
The Dragon Age team at BioWare
Yes.
is working from home.
Yep.
They're slowly making progress. It says BioWare has been quite upfront for a while now that it is currently developing the fourth entry in the Dragon Age series. But we have yet to really see or hear much about it. Fortunately, today, we received a brief new update on the title, even though there's not a whole lot to glean from it. Who would have thought, right?
They got half the title name, and that's all they've done so far.
They got
the title graphic. We're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I love the tweet by Mark Dara, who also abandoned Anthem. I realize that most of you are here for Dragon Age news, and there hasn't been a lot of that lately. Okay, hold on. It gets better. Let me just run down some of the things I can say. We are working on the next Dragon Age. No shit. Yes, we are working from home. Yeah, every developer is. Working from home is harder. Really. We are making progress. Why don't you just say, hey, we're still making the game. Don't worry.
Well, if they actually talked to wonderful Microsoft and they're using their Azure servers to actually access the dev kits and be able to actually do coding right then and there without actually having the system in front of them. Hey, I think that was something that they talked about today, actually, if anybody else watched it. But
If they could have done the mixer low latency, they would have been able to test it.
Yep.
Yeah, until today.
Yep.
They're in a couple
Hey, the
hours.
servers are down. Something's wrong.
We don't know what happened. And there's
As soon as
actually
the
a game
servers
that-
go down, screw it. We're taking a 3-week vacation anyway.
You're right.
there was a game that actually caught my attention, and actually it's because of Xbot. I really haven't paid this much mind, really. Everwild.
Yes,
Yes. Well,
dude,
yeah.
I can't wait.
So
Literally
it's
cannot wait.
interesting.
I thought there was an
Rudolph in the
article
picture.
about that they didn't know exactly where they're going with that, or did I read that somewhere wrong?
No, they say that they are doing so much things different with it that they believe it's so much difference and all this stuff. Like it's a different type of game, of course. Duh.
they said that they are building a world that you can literally get lost in. In other words,
can't
open
wait.
world
I get
exploration.
lost in my closet.
Okay,
Basically, so
I get
animated,
lost in your.
illustrated, Grand Theft
I know
Auto.
a lot of people, at one point in time, people were shitting on like cartoony games. I'm like, yo, when did you guys start gaming? Because like I started gaming from the Atari into the Nintendo, and the original Nintendo system, it was all cartoony. So I
All
don't
of it.
know why.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anybody-
really, it didn't get lifelike until this gen anyway.
I
You
don't
really
know why
think about it.
bitches about cartoons.
360.
Like that. The
Yes,
I mean,
entire
if you
industry-
really want to get down to it, every game is cartoony because it's just a code that's been made.
Yeah.
It's
One's
cartoony. It's
zero.
not lifelike.
It's all triangles.
It's not
bro.
life. So lifelike, it's still a cartoon.
all
it just
polygons.
looks really good.
Polygons.
Yeah,
There you
exactly. So, I mean, that whole cartoon thing makes me laugh because, like, if you draw it, it's a cartoon.
But that,
Dude, I absolutely hate that because do you know how demanding, like, and I know Wilmy with this game, but Sea of Thieves, when it comes to graphically demanding, do you know how much power goes into that game? That game is absolutely
No!
It's the best ocean ever.
That
There
game is
I swear to God, we keep talking about this damn water.
We are not going to Sea of Thieves.
It's a sight
The
to
only
behold.
game
It's
that's gonna-
gorgeous.
Yeah, the only
That
game
Yes,
that's
but
gonna be-
until you want to see
Holy
all of the Kraken and you go underwater and realize it's not there.
It doesn't have a head.
The only game that's lifelike
Tiger King
are the cinematic games. You know, like
the ones that are actually real life
PC
that they filmed and said, "Hey, press B."
Minecraft, you know what I mean? Those FMVs.
Yeah.
those old Sega CD games that actually used video, like
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen's
Right.
basketball and stuff like that. Those games are realistic.
That's technically.
I mean, Mortal Kombat originally, technically.
Yes,
Yeah.
originally.
yeah, that was real
I mean,
people just
look at that.
moving.
I moved.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Oh,
Some of that knowledge.
Humble Beast,
Like-
thank you for the $5 super chat. Gaming Beyond the Box, the Brady Bunch edition. Sup, fellas and ma'am. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. And back down to Gamers Play. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hook the lady up. Game Pass Ultimate. She must be indoctrinated. The Book of X.
The book of
I don't know where you got that from, sir.
Not heard that in a long time, man.
And thank you, Brat, for the $2 super chat. Woo! PCMR.
PC Master Race. The best
Are you-
Xbox you can buy, right?
Brat, are you
Right,
not on
well,
the podcast,
right now.
sir?
Yeah,
right
I thought they started at 8:30 or 8.
I did too. I thought
Or
he had a
9.
podcast, but okay.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Hell yes.
I mean,
No, Rich, it's not even close, but you knew that already.
I mean, Everwild sounds cool. It sounds interesting that they're willing to actually take a risk on something to where a game that you can get lost in and be able to.
The art direction looks really cool with
And
it.
you know
Like,
what's funny is when I first saw the game, I was a little like, "What the hell is this?" But the more I watched it, it looks interesting. Now I'm just hoping it's multiplayer.
I kind of when I first saw it, I thought,
it's not going to be multiplayer.
It's not going to be multiplayer.
Wild.
Man,
It's a
sons of
single player-
bitches, can I
It's
hope?
a single player RPG.
There's no
looking at
hope here.
Xbox is
All hope is
changing a
gone.
lot of their stuff. They're going to have those handful of their multiplayer they're keeping, but they're
Did
adding
we
a
decide
ton of
before
single
coming
player
in
stuff.
You got to remember, your handful's a lot different than the rest of ours.
No shit.
Just saying,
Look,
dude.
look, hold on. I'm gonna do a graphic real quick. You ready?
Oh my god.
This is our handful. How much we can pick up with a hand compared to Bomber's handful.
My hand is not that. You saw the picture with the PS4 controller?
No, your hand isn't that
Yeah,
big. Your
we saw it.
fingers
It was
are.
like, "Where's the PS4 controller?" You've like wrapped it, completely gone.
when Bomber palms a basketball, just be wary. It might not actually be a basketball.
Might be a head. And Brat, thank you for the other $2 super chat. Wilmy, we're doing Brat tomorrow at 9 p.m. Oh, that makes sense, dude. You're doing after the show tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
That's beautiful. That's right after next podcast because we're going live 7 tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
Holy
Perfect.
shit. Talk.
I am going to be doing a live reaction with somebody you guys may know, the people that hear the Iron Lords at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Shout out to my brother.
Who the fuck went full blown demonic right there?
Your brother who?
Bomber. He's from Alabama. He is the Satan.
He's from Greenbow, Alabama.
There's a lot of crossroads down there.
And for snakes.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Gotta kill them.
I'm sorry I ruined your bathrobe, Jenny.
Inspector.
All right.
It makes your fingers so much more creepy.
And let's see, where did Dova
It's
go?
scary even.
Dova, you want to know what the wildest prediction for tomorrow's show is?
Oh, let's do that. Everybody pick their own wildest Xbox thing.
I am
tomorrow.
Sam Fisher. I am a soldier.
No,
Dude, if we get Sam Fisher,
We know that's
If
not
Sam Fisher
Ubisoft
is
thing.
hold on. If Sam Fisher is
I don't know.
on
I'm gonna cry.
Xbox, do you realize how many pissed off people are there going to be?
Sam
So
Fisher.
it'll be a third party deal. That's it.
He's a mobile character now. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say,
he's
no,
not.
there ain't no
I'll-
way
don't
Ubisoft
you
puts
dare
a
say that.
exclusive
I'll go
on-
first. My wildest prediction for tomorrow, that we find out that the Xbox is actually coming out in September, not November.
No, I think it's gonna be November.
One.
He said wildest.
7.
But that ain't gonna be tomorrow, though. You ain't gonna know tomorrow.
I
And
think they
Juggy
might launch
Pants.
early, man. I really do think they might launch early. Maybe October.
Besides the launch, I have a feeling if they do announce anything as far as price, that the price is probably going to be a lot lower than a lot of people are expecting it to be.
I think
saw
so.
a lot of people talking about PS5 coming out in September. I was like, really?
PS5, I mean, we have an article about it that we can hit real quick while we're doing the wildest, is that they actually, someone, I guess, decoded their JavaScript on their website, and it's limited to 1 per person.
And you
course.
can't buy one of each.
household.
It is literally 1.
If you buy from their site.
Yeah.
If you buy from their
Yes.
site. So
Now,
you
mind
can
you,
buy
if you
from
go to
there,
Walmart
Best
or
Buy,
Amazon
Walmart, GameStop,
or somewhere
you can still
else.
buy 10.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that though to stop some of this shit like happens with the Switch.
And
You
they
get
flip
these
it and put it on
assholes.
eBay.
Yeah.
I
for
have
like-
never done that.
Matter of fact, I'll tell you how bad they are.
That
The,
sounded so innocent and so truthful right there. I have never done that.
I bought the Destiny
Me
Ghost
neither.
People do that every new console
and I sold
generation.
one of them for almost $600, and they were only like $150 each.
The
That
Destiny PS4, the white one?
No, the Ghost Edition, the big box when Destiny 1 came out
Oh, okay, I got you.
with the talking ghost.
Yeah, the Cyberpunk Xbox, it just came out a couple of a month ago that was $299.
Oh, they're on eBay for like
Yeah.
thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, I've seen them for over $1,000 online, man. It's
The only-
Well, I mean, some guy won the NVIDIA 2080 Ti Cyberpunk, and he has it on eBay for $3,000.
Yeah,
I bet you it's got bought.
I'm sure it has by now.
Yeah.
I've said it before. I've seen Switches here in town. People's trying to sell them for $800, dude, for a Switch Lite.
Yeah.
Wilmy, my wildest prediction. Ready?
Go for it.
Complete Shadow release tomorrow. Battletoads goes out to everybody. Here we go.
He said wildest, not stupid.
Battletoads.
Yes.
Faz, what is your wildest prediction for tomorrow for the Xbox?
Either that, or Phil Spencer announces he is resigning from Xbox and he is joining Team Ouya.
Fuck.
Jokey Pants, thank you for the $2 super chat. His
That's not
hands
funny.
must be big to hold that finger. Yes, it is.
Huge
Phasma,
hands.
your turn. Wildest prediction
Yeah,
for
huge
tomorrow.
fingers.
I don't know. Pass.
They're going to show games, right?
Okay, GoldenEye has a
What-
prediction
what-
for tomorrow. GoldenEye
What game
said,
do you want to see?
yeah.
I would love to see. Okay, well, yeah. they're gonna
World of
make-
Warcraft on Xbox.
Destiny 2.
I would love to see a Rise.
Yes.
Yes.
Rise
Rise 2.
2.
A second
Yes.
Rise.
I doubt
Yes.
we'll see it, but I would love it.
We definitely doubt it because they're
please.
making freaking Crisis, but you know.
Rise 2, even Rise 2.
I mean,
Hell
World-
yes. Good
I would
answer.
love to see World of Warcraft, but I think that would be more of a Blizzard announcing it than Microsoft.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
on Microsoft stage, and here comes Ibarra.
Look,
shows
if
up.
Ibarra walks out, I may actually just cry.
Oh, dude, I would. I'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
Man, wait a minute. From Phil
Fuck you,
Spencer,
Dread.
from Phil Spencer's biggest fan,
Oh yeah.
Supersonic Station, he predicts Halo Infinite open beta play now.
I could see
I was
that.
kind of,
That'd be
We'll
interesting.
get that
definitely see that.
announcement in the pre-show.
I mean,
And you
open
know how
multiplayer
close
beta.
they are.
GoldenEye,
But That'd be
GoldenEye put a prediction out that for tomorrow, Spencer will walk out and say that PlayStation. I already said the Microsoft bought PlayStation, which would be funny. It's not going to happen, but
Oh no, that's not going to happen.
I mean, come on.
Oh, come out
We,
wearing a
we just
Batman shirt.
laugh about it, but yeah.
oh, by the way, I did look it up. Microsoft is worth $1.3 trillion. Tencent is worth $5.4 trillion.
holy shit.
Yeah, that's a.
Well, they
Holy shit.
basically own all
Wait a minute.
social
Here is
media.
the best prediction I've seen yet. Cloud says Phil Spencer walks out with the new controller with golden jewels.
Wait. I just want to know, could I then use that controller to blow my PlayStation controller?
I mean, I guess so.
So do you get like a Series 15 or something?
Thank you, Clown. That was awesome, dude.
Do I have where do I put the dollars after I'm done? I just
Wait a minute. Will there be a stage?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he just going to be?
Is he just going to be sitting in a chair?
He's going to be like
they're going to do the Mark Cerny thing with the cutouts.
Oh no, God!
Yes, and he's going to be eating strawberries.
Please no.
I will turn that shit off.
I know they said the main show is going to be
remove his helmet, and it's going to be Phil.
You know what would have been great for the Mark Cerny is if one of the cardboard cutouts would have fallen over. Just.
Well, they were moving. So more like,
I mean, they were technically moving. There were a few people. I mean, they were just sitting there going, "Ah."
It was stock footage.
That's because they were blowing on the controllers.
I think the thing I want to see the most, I want to see actually Hellblade 2.
Yes.
That and of course I want to see Halo in the medium. I want to see Scorn. I'm just ready.
Scorn looks sick, dude.
I'm ready for Xbox not to be as quiet as they have been because they've only dropped stuff here and there. Yeah, they've dropped videos and things like that, and they've kind of stayed on top of it. But this is like where they bring the sledgehammer out.
You know, I think they're really just kind of like they're throwing everybody off with Halo. Like they just know that Halo is the big name and that they have to nail it, and they feel like they definitely will.
Who wants to place bets?
Which tomorrow, one of you is Wilmy?
Me.
Do what?
Is Wilmy real?
Wilmy's the one with the beard down below.
No, Wilmy's the one up in the top left corner. But I think no matter what Halo does tomorrow, and I think most people in the chat are going to completely agree.
I'm not taking this bet. I know where you're going.
Is as soon if Halo Infinite kicks ass, you're automatically going to see it light up on social media. It's just another Halo. It's just another Halo.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? And I'll play it for free on Game Pass. As soon as I turn on my Series X, I'll get to play it. So that's all I can say.
I mean, that's all there is to it, and you know it's going to happen. I mean, it's a given. We all know how it's going to go down.
I wonder if it'll be pre-installed. How cool
I feel
would that
like
be?
We're slowly losing Ghost. Like,
and
he's gotten lower and lower.
Started like mid and then gone.
He's about out of the fucking. He's about completely left the podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
We're about to get just straight chair.
What you don't understand is Wilmy doesn't look at the time on the stream. He watches Ghost. It's like a timer, and we're done.
I know we had too much CBD oil.
It would have been funny all the songs on the wall.
He's the same
CBD oil. That's what I call it.
CBD oil is not the same thing. I just want to.
Yeah, we know that.
Oh, okay.
Clearly.
Oh yeah,
don't smoke CBD oil.
Legal. It's just not legal in Myrtle Beach where Ghost lives.
Oh well, now that they know.
Yeah, I got to do old school. I go and buy my herb from my dealer.
Hey, Wilmy, actually, speaking of what Cannabis is saying, you have a backup plan in case your thumbs get tired of blocking.
Then I just get off Twitter.
Okay.
That's why he has a grandson.
Let me see your finger.
Teach him how to block so he can take over.
Hey, his grandson's got them long ass fingers. They could be blocking out for days.
He does have some long damn fingers, man. I guess that's what I get for picking on you.
That's right. That's what happens.
So, thank God.
He's got a full beard too.
I'm not going to say it. Somebody else.
Karma is a bitch.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Well, at least he didn't come out with Fork's head.
I'd feel bad for your daughter.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I would have too, because oh my God, that would have been painful. Oh man, that would. I mean, let's face it. If men had children, there would be none. We would be an extinct species already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got one more topic before we end the show. And I just want to know, does Sean, not Sean, I saw Sean Layden in the chat. Does Jason Schreier have a personal vendetta against the poor people at Ubisoft or what? Dude.
Well, remember, he actually got blocked, and Kotaku got blocked from ever getting review stuff because of Jason Schreier.
Oh,
so
I know
maybe
Same with Bethesda.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah,
maybe he's
Bethesda
just
blocked
taking out his
Bethesda.
vendetta on him.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now that he's
This
at a new
poor
studio.
guy, and don't get me wrong, I have no respect for Jason at all. I mean, if the dude came and knocked on my door right now and he was on fire, I would not even offer to urinate on him to put him out. I would just totally watch his ass burn. I have no respect for Jason Schreier.
Morbid at all.
Jason.
Matter of fact,
Matter of fact,
I may even, get him outside, get him out to my garage,
And light
put
him on
gas
fire?
on it.
No. Here's Wilmy.
Tell me how you really feel, Wilmy.
Wilmy would be like,
how you
hold on,
really feel.
let me throw some water on here and throw it like, oh fuck, that's gas. Sorry, man.
Look, sorry, that went in my weed eater.
It was
And-
J-Mo buddy said you ain't gonna R. Kelly him? I'm a pee
No.
on you.
Oh, shit.
Oh no,
It's like
'cause
Sean.
that can be taken so many ways wrong.
Yeah.
And like Sean just said, Corey and Neil actually jumped his ass a few weeks ago.
Pee on him.
Yeah.
So,
Hassan Abu Zayed.
Hi, Hassan.
oh my God.
Oh,
Thank you for the
Jesus.
$5 super chat, Hassan. Plot twist. Microsoft announced Smart Attorney acquisition. That's for your ears.
Oh.
Oh, God, I hope not. I totally hope not.
You know what? Bigger plot twist. He becomes the new person that talks about Microsoft on like the stages.
Well, they
That'd
got
be-
a position
I
open
would-
in Xbox Live.
No.
He's replaced by a giant ear.
He replaces Major Nelson.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I'll keep Major.
You know what? As much as I always
Yeah.
make fun of, the white glove man, I'd take him over.
No,
I'll
Cerny
keep
every
the
day.
white gloves.
Granted,
Every
I'll
day.
keep I would take Cerny and keep him away from ever being on TV or anything for him to talk on.
Do
Just
your smart shit in the
do
background.
your smart shit in the back with the dude with the long ass awesome beard.
The other
What's
special
wrong with
kids.
Dana Clarby and the church lady? I don't get it. Why don't you like them?
Isn't that special? But
I don't know,
anyway,
it was
Cerny's
a
not a
little
great
creepy
people
when he was
person,
asking
man.
for
Hold on,
pictures and videos
Wilmy.
of ears.
What'd you say, Matt?
Cerny's
Just
not
say-
a people
hold
person.
on,
He should
hold on,
not be
hold on.
out in public.
No.
Okay,
He
Oh,
should not be out in
He
public.
doesn't.
anybody that is
He's too smart. He just doesn't know how to talk to a normal person. So, try to have him run a show and describe something it's flying over 90 people's.
Yo,
90% of
Cerny
people's
is
heads.
slick. He's slick, man. He knows how to use he uses double wording and stuff like that when he's talking about things. I see him go over certain aspects that he knows people will kind of pick apart. He is very slick. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on, real quick. Anybody that is actually wanting to see a reaction stream, Supersonic Road, and I saw a couple others. Wilmy and the Iron Lords are doing a live podcast tomorrow. Iron Lords are doing it. Wilmy will be on it. So if you want to see a live reaction podcast, Iron Lords will be on it, and they do webcams. So tune in. They're awesome podcasts.
I don't know if we're going to actually have webcams on because I think they're going to be
Because they
streaming
got their
the show.
stream.
Okay. Well, then you at least
It
go
will
watch it.
be. It will be me. It will be Mr. Boomstick, and it will be King David, Lord Cog, and I'm not sure exactly. I'm pretty sure iDizzy is going to be on there with us as well. I'm not sure who all else is going to be on the
You
show.
realize after tomorrow how many knees are going to get shipped today?
That's an awesome
Man, it's gonna be a lot. But anyway, we got completely sidetracked off the topic. Back to my hate of Jason Schreier. Okay.
Reason one.
I'm with you there.
8
Yeah,
hours later.
I mean-
Reason 152.
Yeah, reason 3,587 reasons why this guy should choke on a bag of dicks. But anyway, I mean, he has totally. I mean, I play a lot of Ubisoft games, but this guy has made it his purpose in life to take down Ubi. And don't get me wrong, if these guys are doing what they're being accused of, then so be it. They need to be out of the industry. They need to be fired. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, every 2 days, this guy is releasing something about Ubisoft. Now the PR director, Stone Chin, has been, yeah, that's his fucking name. Stone Chin has been fired. And
I wonder how he got that Stone Chin.
Yeah, I had to think. I mean, I read the name. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh my gosh!
Righty then.
That was really just their name.
Think about naming your children.
Well, you know that it's
over
his
an
mom.
incident. This was over an incident from back in 2012 that he has supposedly done something to somebody. It doesn't really say where, but like I said, if this is legit, these guys at Ubisoft should be punished.
Absolutely.
Well,
But
they got
then,
fired and now they're going to Bean.
yeah, which is totally ironic. But then didn't they? There was another article Jason put out today saying that Ubisoft has been, pushing back having women characters in video games because they don't sell. Has anybody ever heard of Lara Croft?
No.
This is bullshit. Who's
that?
Yeah.
And they Angelina Jolie.
earlier.
Samus. Anybody hear of her?
Okay, hold on.
I mean,
that was the biggest fucking plot twist in any video game I ever played.
I mean,
I
was
don't know what
as
I'm
a
talking about.
girl?
You never played Metroid. You're like, yeah, I'm a guy.
Well,
I'm not.
No, you're not. Turns out.
But you're not.
The biggest plot twist is the humping behind Bomber's head.
The only reason I say this, and don't get me wrong, if these guys are guilty, then so be it. But I don't think it's right to blame this on the entire corporation, like he's trying to do, by saying that everybody that entered in these meetings are sitting back going, "We don't want women in the game." I think maybe you've got one or two people, but if you read Jason's articles, it makes it sound like the entire company, Ubisoft,
they're all sexist fucks.
Yeah,
I mean, it's what he makes it sound like.
Let's be honest. Sometimes you have people high enough up in a company that they can control what other people are thinking because they're like, well, if I don't do what he says, I'm going to get fired.
I've absolutely worked for companies like this.
And usually it's some misogynistic asshole.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you can't say somebody does something all the time or that a company does. I'm sure there's actually good people at Ubisoft, but they have a family that they need to feed, and maybe they didn't stand up or maybe they didn't know the shit was going on. But at the same time, it's like, dude, don't be an asshole to a company when there's actually some people that are actually good there. You don't fucking know everybody that works there.
Exactly.
Don't they have like 28,000 employees or something crazy?
I mean,
like
the
that?
janitor is probably a very nice fucking individual. Okay.
The crazy part is we've touched
that broom.
I mean, we've touched on it a lot. Where female leads in a lot of these games here lately have just been selling like hotcakes.
I mean, Phasma talked about it earlier. There's been a lot of female leads in games that actually have sold very well.
And can you imagine what Ubisoft would do to someone's career if they went up against them?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What happened to Husk?
They'd blackball them for the rest of their career.
He's like laughing his ass off. I think his Bomber's dogs were fucking each other or something.
I mean, they're two girls, so ain't much going on back here.
It's a dominance thing. It's a dominance thing.
Whoa. Look, dogs, I can't decide male, female. That's not for me to decide if it's two boys or two girls. Bomber. It's just love, man.
It's just love. Whatever.
But now I'm laughing at Nano said Zuckerberg and Cerny blew each other, got pregnant after birth. The bad part.
I can see the resemblance, actually.
I probably have more respect for Zuckerberg than that. But no, I don't think Jason is making it up, J-Mo. I think he just takes this stuff, man, and twists it and turns it. He's a master of clickbait and masturbation, apparently.
He's just jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to sleep with them.
He's a good storyteller. He's a good writer. I mean, he can write and tell a story. Just you don't know how much you can trust it.
So can my grandfather, and he's dead now. So you see where I got. But the thing is, man, he's such a hated person. I actually will read Kotaku articles now that I know his ass is gone. But now, I just and I don't take him that seriously. But at least now I know he's not there. So I don't know, man. Like I said,
so hold on, Wilmy. With all that from me hearing about your love for Jason Schreier over here, when he came out about Naughty Dog and kind of like their policies with overly excessive crunch and all that good stuff, do you believe those, or do you feel like that those were over kind of like embellished and shit like that as well?
Well, you got to remember, my son works in the gaming industry.
Okay.
Crunch is part of what they do. That's what they sign on.
I said overly excessive though, where they weren't.
He was way. You talking about Jason's coverage of it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went way over the top because some of these guys actually volunteer to do that. That's extra money in their pocket.
Did you guys read that Anthem?
Like any other job where you take the overtime, right?
Yeah, and you know sometimes too, if that game gets shipped early, those employees that help design that game actually get a bonus. Yeah. So a lot of these guys are working towards that. And Jason just took that shit and blew it up. I mean, I don't know, dude. And like J-Mo said, he had a book to sell.
Yeah. The thing is, when it comes to mandatory overtime, they can only do it for so long. They can't just make you work 80 hours. There's no way that they can make you work that by law. There's no way. They can say, yeah, it's mandatory overtime because of this, this, and this, and have a reason, but it's also a limited time, and it's also usually first come, first serve on volunteers. You know,
so at some point it's voluntary, right?
Well, not when it comes to mandatory. I've been at companies where it was mandatory. It's only like an hour or two extra, maybe a day or two. You know what I mean? You know,
See,
or
at
maybe
hospitals,
a Saturday.
they just throw patient abandonment out there, and
yeah, right.
And then you're stuck.
Words like that scare you.
Well, you kind of lose your license.
You kind of lose your license.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to end it with the Jason Schreier love here from the podcast.
Can we call it? Wait a second. Can we call it the Schreier Silverburst Salute from now on?
Yeah, sure. Everybody will do it.
Schreier burst?
Hell yeah.
Schreier Silverburst Salute.
Oh, Ghost.
There, he got his fingers up above the bottom of the overlay.
Okay.
There it is.
All right.
Who blocked by him?
Let's get everybody out of here. Let's start with the alcoholic on the panel. Husk, tell everybody where the fuck they can find you, service size AA, because we know you ain't going.
ACS Husk everywhere. You can find me tomorrow on Xbox live reaction show. And yeah, it was a fucking blast tonight. I'm going to go eat some food before I play Mortal Kombat.
Yo, Husk, you made me mute myself. When you started cracking up and you walked away from the camera, I don't even know what you were laughing at. I started cracking up as well, man.
I was dying, man.
All right, Matt. Tell everybody where they can find you at, dude.
I am pretty much on Twitter at MattBurns1 and Xbox Live at The Real Max Power, which is, if you follow me on Twitter, it's in my profile. I don't have a channel. This is it. First time I've ever been on a show.
Yeah. Can they find you anywhere shredding a guitar?
Nice.
Yo, right?
My living room.
Next
I can be there later.
Let's move to the man. And when he goes to the airport in several small countries and other nations, the women are holding up children. Go. Remember, they can find you, sir.
All right. You can find me everywhere. The Evil Ghost, Twitter, fucking Xbox and shit.
For fraternity samples, please send it to @TheEvilGhost.
No, man, fucking the courts already have that shit. Fuck you, the courts already have that shit. I don't have to provide it ever again. They already have it on file. Like I'm a fucking criminal or something.
Intro's always like 3 fucking words.
Don't get a PlayStation 5 because you're blowing it. You're just donating DNA.
That's true.
And next
that's another tweet we'll probably hear about.
Next, we have the King of Knuckles, the Prince of Phalanges, Bomber. Tell me where to find you, sir.
Of course, you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414. Of course, on Xbox, PlayStation, HR Bomber. Here every Wednesday when I can. Other than that, you can find me playing a lot of Ghosts. But tomorrow, though, tomorrow.
Wait. You were late, and Ghost was late, and you're going to be playing Ghosts later?
No.
Hold on, what's going on tomorrow, though?
Hey, Bomber, the dog's pissing on your bed, brother.
What's up, dog?
Oh, and Nano, thank you for the 199 super chat. Awesome chilling out with everyone tonight. Thank you, Nano. Always a pleasure to have you, sir. And Aaron, thank you for the $2 super chat. How are the mini demos? Man, I have not had a chance.
You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
Play Chris Tail.
9 Monkeys of
Awesome
Shaolin.
game.
Try that one. 9
Shut
Monkeys
up.
of
Shut up,
Shaolin.
Sounds like a porno Xbox.
Chris Tails.
Dude, what kind of
Chris
pornos you
Tails.
watch?
Do you want me to?
No,
send it to
you don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Never mind. I
mean,
take
I
that
don't
question
mind.
back.
Trying to say
And
some
Dreadful.
damn monkey game.
The king of the beards, Gandalf. Tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You can find me brushing my beard.
Yeah.
No.
Bring a hair. Show your ponytail, man. You have really long hair.
Look at that shit.
Holy
Feel
shit!
really weird looking at a guy's hair.
It's Dread Claws.
So
Chris,
yeah,
ever been on this show?
I could headbang with the best of them.
That's right.
All right,
Damn, bro.
That is
Holy
fucking impressive.
You can find me on Twitter. I just
It's almost as long as Wilmy's.
Are
Yeah.
you a stunt man on the
Yo,
ground?
Husk is now picturing you with pigtails, by the way.
Your mini skirt.
That's the last time I'm going on Husk's show on Saturday.
Yeah, what were you guys doing for 4 hours? Because the YouTube video is only like 30 minutes.
I was brushing his hair, dude. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
well, you
All
know.
right, Dread. Tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You can find me on Twitter at Dreadpool. The O's are actually zeros. YouTube, Gamertag, and Stadia still. It's Dreadpool, all letters, all caps. No more on Mixer. And I still have Twitch that I haven't started up with yet, but it's the real Dreadpool. Spaces are underscored. So DMs are always open. Thank you guys. It was great. And Matt, I'm glad we popped your cherry.
I'm glad you were here, Dread.
Bad pictures right there.
It's another
Yeah, well,
Dirty.
And Xbot.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody where they can find you, sir, and potentially if they want to file a lawsuit against you.
Yeah, no, none of that, bro. Yo, check this out. I just want to say,
Hey, Xbot, don't get salty on us here. Come on, be truthful.
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. But yeah, I do want to say I am the most dedicated Dreadite out there in the community. Yo, shout out to my brother Dreadpool. Always comes in, helps me out with next podcast when I need another person on the panel. He's always there for the community. Yo, shout out to everybody on the panel. You guys are so fun to hang out with. I had a blast, man, and hopefully Wilmy will have me on again at some point in time. But with that being said, I am doing a live reaction tomorrow for the Xbox Game Showcase, and we are going live instead of Saturday. Next podcast is going live tomorrow, 7 p.m. as well. So I have a really busy day. I am looking forward to it. For everybody out there who is looking forward to Xbox's show tomorrow, don't let anybody try to like steal your thunder, take your hype away. Yo, don't listen to anybody out there, man. Yo, go in, check out the show for yourself, form your own opinion, and share that with everybody on social media.
Enjoy gaming, man. That's what it's
Hell
all
yeah,
Yes.
brother.
Yeah,
Hell
fucking
yeah.
games.
Play them
We're all
games.
here, man. Play
Play
games.
games.
Touch them games. Get them games.
I feel like
And-
Xbot forgot to say something.
Oh, hold on, Xbox.
His lawyer's information.
Thank you,
I
Hollow.
my lawyer's name is Johnny Cock. Never mind. Never mind.
And thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, crap, I missed show. That's all right, brother. You can catch it on the stream as soon as it goes on the YouTube. And Mr. Tushy, yo, time for work. Go ahead, Xbox. Let's do it together. You ready?
3, 2, 1. Battle Codes! I had to try to be louder than you, brother. There's no way we are getting away with turds here. Okay, that's it. I can't do that.
And People Combo Gaming, thank you for the $2 super chat. Came in late, but awesome show, guys. Thank you, sir. We try to be stupid every week, and it's all about the games.
We're good at it. We're good
I
at
say,
it.
do we have to try?
No.
Yeah, we don't even have to try.
No, this is just us, Joe.
It's a natural
And,
game.
and Captain Phasma, tell everybody where they can find you.
On Twitter at Captain Fatsma. Thanks everybody for coming out. It was really fun.
The only one with makeup except for Fort.
Yes.
And Fort,
Oh, that way.
The king of strings and anuses, sir. Tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
If you put anything in your ass, in the ER. But besides that, you can find me on Twitter at @forkboy_gaming, on Xbox. Trovo still figuring that out, but more than likely we may be moving to YouTube, which just stay tuned and you'll find out about all that because there's some stuff in the works. And here every Wednesday. Thank you for everybody coming out. Thank you for as many of you guys came out. 93 likes is awesome. Love having all you guys out here. Appreciate all the support. Seriously, this is just us. We are just here to make you laugh, try to be positive, and remember, learn to block shit. Just block it and don't bring it into your life. If you want to bring it home to your kids or your wife or your girlfriend, don't bring it on Twitter. Just block the shit and move on.
Yeah, you want to clean up your timeline? Hit the mute or block button. Yeah,
I like the block button. I'm almost at the 32.
Block's way better than a mute.
Yeah.
All right.
That way you don't have to worry about
Leo, tell everybody where they can find
Mute's like some bad girlfriend that you just can't get rid of.
Crab.
No? All right.
Hopefully you meant ex-girlfriend because that would mean you're actively with the girl.
Yeah. Ex-current, whatever. It's not that serious.
It is that serious. That's why you're
This explains the
your
45.
shit's all over the planet.
Yeah, this explains the 45
That's what
illegitimate
got you in
children.
trouble the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time.
I'm up to 6, all right?
Wait. Drunken Master, what's a loose cigarette?
It's when
That's
When
one
they're
for
for real?
buy for 50 cents.
It's like when somebody's got a... Yeah, you get it for like a quarter for somebody. They just charge you a quarter, so
Dude,
because they
a
don't have
quarter,
one, and they just want a
it's like
cigarette.
50 cents. I don't know where you're going with a quarter, man. Like,
It used to be.
Well, I come from a poor state where they don't charge like $12 for a pack of cigarettes. I guess I don't know.
They're $10 here.
Anyway, Leo.
$10? That's crazy.
That was a hooker term or something.
Yeah, it does.
You can find me everywhere.
No, it's not. I mean, I guess it could, but
Tell everybody where they can find you.
Leonidas 1084 everywhere. You can find me here on Wednesdays. You can find me streaming with Fork and Ghost Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I hope you guys have a great night. And thanks for the guests that showed up. And Wilmy, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me, of course, here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock with all these crazy guys here on the panel and the Gaming Beyond the Box Nation. I just want to thank everybody that comes out every week. And remember, folks, enjoy the show tomorrow. Like Xbox said, don't let people. Exactly, it's gonna kick ass. So don't let anybody steal your happiness. Play what the fuck you want to play. Don't give a shit about what everybody else thinks.
hey, Wilmy, you know what they say about happiness, right?
fucking A.
What's that?
Happiness is hard to find.
My name is Sam Fisher, and I am a soldier.
What?
Look at Trey.
Mario.
Someone's got a hard on for Ubi.
Bring on Mortal Kombat.
I've got to start
I'm
drinking.
gonna fuck you up.
Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct.
Okay, wait.
I'm
I'm shocked that it took you this long to contemplate drinking.
Oh, be on this show. I
I'm
feel
going
like
to start
maybe.
apparently.
Phasma, do you agree with me? Maybe being on the show, you kind of need this a little bit.
Me? Yeah. That's
See, she agrees.
Yeah.
Boom.
Ain't gonna argue.
That's the way, Rose.
Okay, wait. How many have you had?
Yes,
one.
Oh no, you gotta up it. If you're competing with Husk, you gotta be like 9 or 10.
You know the bad part? That's probably still stronger than that shit. Husk is
All that's
drinking.
left from my bottle of
That's
wine.
possible. Oh,
Husk over there
Matt
drinking
was
water.
drinking too.
Yeah, pretty much. But all right, and like I said, man, I just want to thank everybody for coming out.
Yeah,
We do have some change ups here that we're going to be announcing in the next few days. And next week on the show, we will have Dirt Giggity, if you guys aren't aware.
Dirt.
And we will have Wondering Dutch on with us next Wednesday, as well as one other person who shall remain unnamed at the moment.
Dun dun dun.
At the moment.
Yeah. So
Thank
everybody,
you for-
Stay tuned.
Seriously, thank you everybody that came out. We are almost at 100 likes. Thank you guys. Seriously, we guys
almost
We just
show
need
with
2 more.
100
Come on, people.
viewers.
2 more likes.
We hit like 98, 99, I think, there for a minute.
Come on, bring them up. Bring them up.
hey, Crispy Bomb, go get me some French fried taters, you bitch. But anyway, everybody have a great week. Enjoy the show tomorrow. And like I said, you can
99
with the Iron Lords tomorrow starting around 11 a.m. We will be
100
the entire show.
Woohoo! There we go. We hit 100 likes.
Live.
Everybody have a great night. We will see you next week.
Thanks.